Discord thing on my stream. That was too far.
Gonna be a pretty quick recap. We didn't do a whole shit ton last time.
Yeah. Just talking. We were missing one person,
A
so.
lot of you guys got drunk, even the small child, which Josh might not know about.
No, I told him.
He got drunk on fermented orange juice.
Believe he called you a bastard, but
He
I
could. I gotta check.
digress.
That's fine. I'm a bad influence. I'm the Devourer. All right, we good?
Yes. The stream is ready.
Alrighty, tidy. So
Lefty loosey.
last we left off, you guys all were in the lighthouse. The Devourer gave an incentive to Roderick. He flew the fuck out of there pretty fucking quickly. And the Devourer made
Oh,
his little
hello,
special
friend.
little bar known to all of you where everyone that follows him kind of congregates. You realize that you could see through people's clothing when it comes, well, not completely, their tattoos. You could see through their clothing to their tattoos as a light little shadowy figure. So that way you can identify others. You notice that they also rank depending on how filled in their tattoos are. You each have one part of your tattoo filled out, which is picture of a pixie with four wings, a head, and a body and a tail. In total, that is about seven. So far, I think the highest one you've met has three. You met the black, two of you met the black market dealer. Um, Found out that you can get specific bounties directly from the Devourer that only the Devourer offers, such as the one that you guys will be sent out on. You are to find somebody with very little description in the Forest of Plenty. And Thesdis, you were made aware that there are other pages. You even met other clerics, to which they left you a little note that said for you to meet them at Paradise Palace. Two of you
Mm,
got really fucking drunk. Actually,
yeah.
no, you all three of you got really fucking drunk along with a pixie.
I,
Thesdis,
I was
Thesdis
fine.
got Thesdis got white girl wasted.
But I was fine. I was still
Yeah,
in full control of my faculties.
exactly. Still gonna say white girl wasted because it's funny to say. Um, and then you guys each kind of got teleported to your own rooms that each fit everything that you guys liked. Everything that you would need, except there was no windows and no doors.
There was windows.
Did I say there were windows? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no, but you
because
could,
you
but
could,
you couldn't open them. You could
right,
see out them,
they,
but you couldn't open them.
yes.
And everything that you would want. So if you guys, and there were, a place to, wash yourself up on. There's some food maybe left out for certain parts of you, drink, it's whatever you wanted. So we will kind of come to with all of you guys awake and yeah,
Con save for hangovers.
yeah, go ahead.
Time save for hangover.
All
I'm
right.
fine.
Neat.
You wake up feeling as rowdy as ever. So do you guys want to do anything in your rooms? You want to like clean up a little bit, drink the food, eat, whatever that's there?
Ivory would probably take that shower quick when he got up, and then
Oh
probably eat a
yeah,
bit.
a nice bubble bath. Oh yeah.
I would use the prayer mats as kindling in the furnace. Um, and I will probably spend my morning before heading out mulling over everything that's happened the past few days and writing my thoughts in my own journal.
All right, so I'll let you guys kind of just do that for a bit while I try to load up the next screen.
I will be fiddling with the object that wired
Okie dokie, artichoke. Yeah, this'll have to do.
as I pat with it to see what was.
Oh god damn it! I'm getting a phone call. Give me a sec, guys.
Silence. It is refreshing. Dude. Oh yeah, it said he's getting a phone call. That's what happened. So how's everybody's day?
It's all right.
Alright, sorry. Hannah's getting me food. Alrighty, so so once you all kind of feel like you're ready to go, like you're dressed, you have the feeling that you're ready to go, there is kind of a light humming coming from a section of the room.
I'll pack up my things and head for it.
Okay.
I'll look for the humming as well.
Rowan shoots it.
To nobody's surprise.
I'll put a towel around my genitalia area. For it.
He said once you get ready, you fuck.
Once you feel like you're ready to leave, that can be interpreted however you want it to be.
Are you ready to leave in just a towel?
It's up to him. You all get teleported. Just, that'd be
Did you say it was in my room?
Yes, you're in your room. Once you have the feeling of being ready to go, like it's now is the time I should probably get going. Kind of like it's no like rush, but it's like yeah, now would probably be the time to get going. You would start hearing that humming.
Oh, okay.
Someone
So
misunderstood
unless
what I
you
said.
step out of the shower going like, I'm ready to take on the world. Ooh, look, glowy thing.
Oh no, I took a bubble bath, bro.
The bubbles are what's covering your genitalia. That should be sufficient.
God damn
It only takes a few small bubbles. Don't worry.
it. He's losing whatever small bubbles there is to a hatchet if he comes outside like that.
But you
No,
all. Oh,
I'm
sorry.
coming out naked. I just
But you are coming out.
Yes.
Proud of you.
All right, so you all investigate, and it looks like a what's it called? I think it's called a door knocker. That's in the shape of a pixie, and it's glowing purple.
Fancy.
Kind of sounds like Ninrut.
Oh God.
Nernroot.
Yeah, but not so jarring and irritating. Kind of a little bit more softer and not so sharp.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and knock it.
If I'm assuming everyone else does the same.
Oh.
Oh,
Yep.
yes.
Oh,
I
I thought it was just one
I
roll.
will notch it as well.
I was waiting for you to say like and. I'm like and what? What? Huh?
You go. Boop. All right, so. Yep. You can all place your characters down. Well, oh, I didn't place a person down. Come on, Alex. Why do I do this to myself?
Why is my character sheet not popping up? I might need to refresh my roll 20.
Do it.
Do it.
I am.
Do it.
I am. Roll 20. Roll 20.
You want me just to place you want me just to place the token for you?
might be necessary. Roll 20 is just not working right now for me. There we go. Wait, I think it's working now. Thank you for placing the token anyway.
Ah.
Josh, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You can place your token down.
That's just.
Alright, so you guys see before you a lizard man. And he has 4 of his tattoo filled out.
Oh shit.
Kind of just goes new.
Yes.
Where do you want to go?
Is this where we get teleported? Or is this where we get teleported?
Yep.
Okay.
We were going to the I don't remember what it was called.
You want to pull the map?
Yeah, I'll put you guys to the map real quick, so you guys can see. So
Forest of Plenty. We were going to Mount Sacred Checkpoint. That's where our first one was.
Mm-hmm. And he could take us as far as Devourer's Delve. But I believe I need to... was it Devourer's Delve or was it Devourer's Dwelling that I needed to go to for...
Paradise Palace. So you were told by the clerics that they wanted you to meet them at Paradise Palace for more information on the notes. Rowan was told to go to Mount Sacred Checkpoint to search on a lead for a bounty that he gave you. That's located in the Forest of Plenty. And then Ivory was told that there's something interesting at Mount Sacred Hold to help him find out more about wanting to become a dragon.
Let's see.
Astrid didn't get told anything because he wasn't there to ask questions.
Fair enough.
Yeet.
I believe Devourer's Delve. A day outside to the east.
Okay.
Was what we discussed last night.
I can only take you that far anyways. The furthest I could take you would be Paradise Palace.
I'll be honest. I thought you told me Devourer's Delve.
That's what the Devourer told you.
No.
Oh no, not for. Maybe I did.
I'm pretty sure you told me the Devourer's Delve, because otherwise we were just gonna go to Paradise Check.
Maybe I'm
Paradise,
getting confused.
whatever.
Like I said, I didn't. I kind of ran this.
Yeah.
Oh,
So.
you guys are... I think you were. No, you're right. Checkmate. Devourer's Delve. Forget I said Paradise Palace.
Yeah.
Now I got it. It's probably the same. Okie dokie. So I just gotta look at something real quick. That's my fault. I think you're right. It was. I remember right now. It was developed. Come on, Alex.
You're fine.
Come on. You son of a bitch.
Look at this person.
Fucking newbie here.
You're fine.
How dare you sneeze?
You can suck me.
All right.
Rowan's down for that. All right. So yes, I remember now. The furthest he would tell you the furthest he can take you is Devourer's Delve. He can't send you any place further than that. So I'll move you guys back to the teleportation room.
Yeah.
Oh, you're perfect. I was on the map still.
Pretty sure the clerics told me to meet at the Devourer's Delve anyway.
I think no, you're right. It's Devourer's Delve.
Okay.
And but you guys want to get to Forest of Plenty, for the bounty.
Yes.
To occupy your time and to get gold because you guys are low on funds.
But if we're already going to be heading that way anyways, I might as well head up the Devourer. We might as well head up the Devourer's Delve and then head off that direction.
think the Devourer told you that's as far as he can take you. If not, the lizard person is telling you that's the farthest he can take you
Yeah,
anyways.
I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, because he doesn't like going any further than where his power is already known to be. Putting himself any further, people get mad. Blah blah blah.
Well, you can ask the lizard man if you want.
Is what he
So,
said to us, if I remember correctly.
yeah. So he's kind of just slumping over with a cane, kind of walking all the way down here. And if you guys are following him, give me a perception check.
Cooking every button but the one I needed.
Yeah, trust me, I'm in the same boat.
That's persuasion. That's perception.
But I have to say, how's everybody else looking this morning compared to me? Because I'm
Fucking
golden.
fabulous, bitch.
I'm golden from last night. I had a natural 20 con.
I had a 17, so pretty good.
I rolled a 19.
Rowan would be in the worst shape, and he's not even in worse shape.
Alright.
All right, so everyone besides Ivor would see that there are signs on top of each corridor that has teleportation circles on the bottom. Let's see. Yeah, Thesda's, yeah, everyone except, yeah, Ivory, you can just ignore me for the next minute or two. Yeah, the circles look different than typical teleportation circles that you've seen. They seem to be written in more fiendish than the typical.
Draconic is magic
Yeah.
usually.
Yeah. So it looks quite more not so nice to look at. And it's kind of, and then the lettering is kind of waving with a shadow. And Astra, you would notice that there is one that is that the it's carved up. Like the words are still there, but the stone is carved up. You could probably assume that it's probably not in very well working order. One of them are. But they all have different names, it's, Devourer's Delve, uh, Fiery Keep, Devourer's Port City, Prosper.
That's neat.
They all have the names of the cities as you go. With Astra, the one that you see carved up, the sign's carved up too. Can't read it.
Is it just Astra that sees that one?
Yes, because of his nat 20. Rowan, I'd say that you'd probably see the tore up sign, but I don't think you would peek into the room too steadily to look at the tore up stone.
Alright.
But you can definitely tell, no one, don't think anyone wants to go in there. Ivory's just staring at the lizard folk. I'd say Ivory just follows him.
Checking out his ass.
Yeah. So in the center of that room, just as Devourer's Delve and lizard person kind of just gestures towards it. Is where you want to go, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Are you gonna walk into it as he's sitting there annoyed that you guys are still standing back there?
Hello. Well, I don't want to be the.
I pull out a
don't
deck of
wanna-
cards. I was hoping to play cards first. This just walks in.
Yeah, no, I would have walked in relatively immediately before he really got annoyed by it. I'm just trying not to talk over everybody. How I usually do, Be an asshole.
All right. I'm gonna move all of you because you guys are taking too long.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
I just don't want to be the
I
first
mean-
one to go in there.
I mean,
Okay.
we were going.
I'll be honest, I wasn't really moving my character.
I'm waiting.
No, I wasn't planning on moving it because we were get moved off map anyway.
Yeah,
so
we're gonna be
go to a
moved
different
off of
map.
this location anyway.
Oh, okay. I guess maybe I'm just being too pokey. Fair enough. So you all just step in, and he's kind of like, kind of starts rubbing his long snout. Did anyone tell you how to get back?
No.
Son of a bitch! And he throws the stick to the against the wall and it shatters. And he's like,
Do you need me to fix that for you?
"No." Snaps his fingers and another one appears, different, completely different than the other one. And he's like, "Okay." So what you do is when you want to come back, you have to at least reach the limits of the Devourer's area, which would be no further than the Forgotten Forest. Lost City of Waste. I'll pull up the map so you guys can get a better understanding. This Lost City of Waste is a little bit more pokey. You would have to go undisclosed to a certain location to get to the teleportation that you need to get back here. You do not want to be found out by the locals of being working for the Devourer, because then you will be spied on, and we are not liable for any shortcomings that happen. Looks directly at you, Thesdis. Do not let people know you work for the Devourer. You're assets now. If you die, that's more work others will have to do to get more of you. Just kind of looking at all of you, making sure you're paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Looks at Thesdis. Do not let people see your white pixie.
The pixie's almost constantly inside my shield, which is normally on my back, right?
However you want to hide them, you'll be doing checks. What if someone tries to see it?
Doing
he's
checks
kinda-
inside the shield. It'd be completely hidden, basically.
if not well hidden is what I mean.
Oh.
If it's like, oh my, my pixie stick pokes out of my collar. All right, give me a check. You know what I mean?
I mean,
If
I
you
wouldn't.
decide to
I
put it on-
honestly, when it's on my back, I don't think I'd be able to tell when it pokes out.
It's like he's forewarning you.
Yeah.
So do not let anyone see your white pixie. If they see you with a white pixie, they might think that you work for the Devourer and might want to, I don't know, kill you. As you can tell, he's saying this kind of ramshackledly, like he's repeated this several times, and he's just trying to get the message across fast enough.
I'm more offended that you're looking directly at me.
Because whenever a cleric is found out working for the Devourer, then the society gets a little bit more anxious, a little bit more serious about inspections. And I see that your circlet isn't broken yet, which means you still work for them, and that makes me uncomfortable.
I'll just smile at him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Any questions?
No.
All right, look for circles that look like this. If you try to look for it in the cities I mentioned, you will find them. But
No,
you have to enter the areas.
So we have to enter the specific areas, but we will know them. We will know where they are once we're in the right area.
He kind of rubs his temple and he's like, you have to desire them.
Okay.
You can tell he's just further like grabbing his snout.
Just making sure I understand the specifics, right?
I'd rather have you ask questions now than come back later in pieces.
I'm pretty sure we just wouldn't come back. That's besides the point.
When you enter the circles, just say that you agree to the terms. And then you will be and then you'll either be brought up to the Devourer if he desires to see you. God, I'm working here too long. Or you will, if you want to go to the bar, you'll end up there. Or if you want to end up in a room, you will end up at the room. It is wherever you desire.
What are the terms?
I
Yeah.
assume the same terms we were given when we came in. Just respect the Devourer while we're in his place.
Don't be a dick.
It is always good to double check terms before you agree to something you don't wish to.
Does this give me an insight?
There's more to it then. Yeah.
You can tell that he probably knows pretty close to exactly what the conditions are after Ivory said probably just respect the Devourer. So you have a feeling there's more to that than being led on.
I will look directly at him and like waiting for him to answer my question.
Yeah, respect the Devourer, his place, his rules.
There's more.
Oh, is there? Is there? There's always more that people desire. Yeah, right, desire. Yep.
You know, so I'd prefer you answer my question.
I've been here a long time. I know more than you in general.
I'm just still staring at him, waiting for him to answer.
You're all in the circle, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep, he just hits the circle once and says bye, and you guys go. You teleport right there.
I will ask him later then. And I'll just look it directly at White and say, like, there is more to that deal than you are being led on to believe. And I will start walking towards Devourer's Delve.
If it makes me fucking stronger and gets me to becoming a dragon faster, I could not care less.
Yep. So you said you're a half day east. Is that right?
Or
Alright, so
yeah, about
yes.
yeah.
So I'd say you're about here.
So that way,
actually.
people that are out or in the city or near the city wouldn't see us getting teleported there, sort of thing.
Yeah. So the same thing kind of happens from when Roderick brought you, shrouded in that fog, and then just appear. I would say it's probably about maybe night like 8, 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm. I will say on the way back, I would on the way there, I would let everybody know that I'm meeting with some others here before we head off towards Paradise Palace. As well as what was the thing that I just had in my head? It was something about fuck.
I don't know what
Let's
we're
think
thinking
about
about that.
fucking. Hell yeah.
No, it was
Good hell.
it was something else, and I'm completely spaced out what the other thing I was going to bring up with them. 'Cause
Anything about
it
the
was kind of
pages?
important.
Is it about where you're from?
No,
Pages,
it's not
Pixie?
about me specifically. It's something important that we should keep track of, but I completely
Well, if you wanna think about it, it is. We'll take a 5-minute break now, so I can go get my laundry that I had in the dryer downstairs. Because that's where I have my uniform in. Because I thought I cleaned it and I didn't. Still wet.
Hmm.
So I just have to go grab it. So it'll give me about 5 minutes.
I have no idea. The only thing I can think of right now is just telling White that talking to White about like there are other ways besides relying yourself on someone else to get stronger.
I'll let you guys talk it out while I go get my
But-
clothes.
Oh, can you turn me into a motherfucking dragon, or
I believe you can yourself.
yeah? I either have to be really knowledgeable in magic, or I need someone else to do it for me.
So you're willing to
Either
sell your
way,
soul
my
to something
lifespan
else.
is not long enough to achieve this. And you're selling your soul too, if you didn't realize.
Oh no, I fully realize. But I've also made sure that I have things set up in place so I don't lose myself.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
It's called this cutting instrument. if I go too far, down a path I do not wish to go, I will take my own head with it.
Ah, so your route is better than my route. Instead of selling your soul, you'll just take a rope, put it around your neck, and pull the string real hard. Yes, because that's so much better.
We are all going to die at some point. Better to still believe in your believe in your intentions.
I
Than to
believe in my
die
intentions.
without it.
I think what I'm doing is fucking awesome.
I'm just waiting for that ambition to come crashing around your head. And when you realize the power that he's giving is not everything that he says
I
it
think that
is.
to do enough to kill him.
What was that, Josh? Josh? No, he's probably talking divinity.
He said he wanted to kill him.
Yeah, I think he said something.
Might be
something
able
wrong.
to do enough to kill him.
Yeah, I think he's talking divinity.
Yeah, I'm alternating between chats.
But no, I swear there was something else, but I cannot place it on what it was I was going to warn us about, like, something to not do, but I fucking can't think of it anymore. So whatever warning I was planning on giving us all, is no longer there.
Yay! Congratulations. Blame it all on past Austin.
Yeah.
We'll blame it all on Patton when we all die horribly.
Days. I have passed without trace. I can get out of there.
Let's see. I have invisibility and haste now.
I should be fine if you all die horribly.
Oh god, pass
I'll
without
just be
trace.
down a
and-
body.
And I'm just tanky.
Can't touch me. Da, 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 da.
I'm also here.
No, can't touch.
Yeah. Especially with Spirit Guardian now, like, I can quite literally just walk into a group of enemies and probably deal more damage than most of y'all. Turn by turn. Because you may think you have me surrounded, but in reality, you've just put me in a targeted and rich environment.
So I'm gonna send you a thing.
You're going to send me a thing?
Yeah, it's about my campaign.
Oh.
Don't say it out loud.
Okay.
Since I have you here.
So Josh has told you that he's told me a little bit.
No, it's just something that revolves around you often.
What do you like?
I don't know what he's sending you.
Oh, gotcha. Let's see.
Y'all are bickering about power
Yes.
and the best way to obtain it. What's your opinions in that, Rowan?
Well, I think the Devourer is mighty powerful. And if it is true that he can give us anything we want, well, we could be as powerful as him eventually. If we want. If that is what we desire. So if White here wants to become a dragon, who better to get that from than Devourer himself?
Interesting point of view. But there could be others' power that they gained from.
I feel an offer coming on.
And what others are there?
White
If
would
there
say
are
that
any.
out loud. By the way,
Eh?
White.
You did not.
I did say that out loud. I was like,
Oh,
I
you
feel
did.
an offer coming on.
Alright. Wow, is his laundry like 2 blocks away?
All right. He's probably talking to Hannah and getting
My-
food, probably.
I am a being that can offer similar powers.
Really? Now, how is that with you being so young?
I am young in body. I have been
so you're
around
alone.
longer than you. And
Really?
Rowan, you
Yes.
honestly believe that a 9-year-old would be capable of hitting a man in the knee so hard he dropped to the ground?
Oh God, nope, nope.
Rowan?
Oh Jesus. Oh, Justin, I almost said something really bad. um. Hmm.
I'm back.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Why?
I just got saved by the bell. Go. Continue the story. Go. Please.
I have to take a 5-minute pee break.
God
Why
damn
did you do that?
Because I want to see why Justin's getting all upset.
it.
So Justin,
Oh,
did you
God.
honestly believe that? I told
Yes.
you what I was when we met.
So are
That's
you
right.
challenging the
I-
demon child that wants a chaotic following?
That's right. You did say something about that.
After we met, I went into detail
Well, now,
about
remember,
my
I was
being.
just drunk last night. My memory is kind of shoddy.
Excuses, I see. I mean, White, you remember what I explained, yes?
Whitewood, Jacob doesn't because it's been a week or two.
I'm
Or
gonna look at
2
Rowan
months.
and I'm gonna be like, White was drunk. And White remembers.
So he has a better memory than I do.
I mean,
Do I need to explain it to you again?
Fuck, I have a +2 intelligence. Fuck.
I have a +4.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Josh, for the P-brain actual people who play these characters, probably for the best.
Something I should mention too, by the way, sieges don't happen.
Siege, as in an army not allowing anything to go into a city?
Yep.
Starve the people out?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. Nope. There is usually there are no attacks typically on cities. Just period. There's
Oh.
no foreign force that will attack cities.
Interesting. That's interesting.
That you know of, I probably should say. I should keep things open-ended, because that's also, I mean, I have something in the works. But as far as you all know, the last attack that's ever happened, like when it's come to a force trying to destroy another, were when the people got together to destroy the Devourer when he first came to power, which is why all of the fiery wastelands happened.
There you go, Justin.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I was wondering what was taking so long.
So,
I will read that later.
That's fine.
Me and Josh have talked about that in
Thank you.
particular.
Yeah. So Devourer's desert was consumed, but all life was still there. Devourer's wasteland happened after people tried to get rid of the Devourer, and he's like, okay, I'm kind of pissed now, and he just destroyed everything on that side.
so
A little background because as you guys approach, are you gonna give me was it survival for you? To make sure you can actually find the city that you can already see.
Like, do we need to roll a stupid check?
I don't know. I kind of like stupid checks, but I like it when you
Sometimes
waste
you
good
don't
rolls
need
on
to.
stuff. As you approach, you would see the doors are wide open, and there is just like you would see crows hovering over a corpse. There are pixies completely hovering and flying all over the top of Devourer's Delve. It almost creates a shade, like a cloud gives out.
I would start making sure that the fairy doesn't poke its head out of my shield and everything. At this point,
It's completely calm. It
Yeah.
hasn't even moved. It hasn't moved at all since you've been walking. Not even an inch.
I'll give it a finger and say good. Stay like that.
It kind of smells it and goes.
Oh, it doesn't want a finger?
Nope.
Oh.
Kind of goes. Nope. Shoot. Shit. Give me an animal handling check with advantage.
Okay.
I gotta stop giving answers too quickly. That's my problem.
Oof. Rip.
You try to give it a finger. You try to give it the finger, and it gives it back. Sorry, I giggled at myself from saying that.
I would pop it into my mouth then and eat it.
Crunch, 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 like a chip. Wait, how are these raw?
Probably.
How many fingers do you have? Oh wait, did you cook some of that meat? I'm trying to remember all those pounds of human flesh. Did you actually cook those?
All the human flesh stuff we got split between me and White, since we're the only two that actually eat human flesh.
But you cooked it though, right?
Yeah, not
I was
the
about to
fingers.
remember.
The fingers, no, those are still raw.
I'm trying to remember how many fingers did I say you got, or did I not say?
You didn't really say. I was just kind of waiting for my cup to run empty.
I'm gonna say you got 45 fingers. It's on day 2. They're starting to smell bad.
Yeah.
So I want to say you've probably eaten about more than 10, 15. So you're probably down to, let's just say you're down to 28 fingers now.
I'll dump out the rest of them if they're starting to go bad.
They're starting to
gate.
smell. You can
gate.
from the taste you can tell. It's probably got maybe another day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So you
I'll keep
approach the gates. There's not even guards outside. Gates are completely open. There are people kind of walking on the ramparts, talking. They're dressed in armor. They're all kind of like different coloring, different shades, but they all have pixies on their shoulders. Not the tattoo,
Gotcha.
sewn onto their clothing. And yeah, do you enter?
Oh yeah.
All right, so this is where I get to tell you the conditions of Devourer's Delve, or the quote unquote rules that are not existent in this world.
See.
I will actually just share this with you because it'll probably be easier for you guys just to read it for yourselves. I'll read it out loud for the stream, but I will let you all see it too. Oh, I don't want you to do that. Okay, so there's a new handout called Conditions for Delves. And I'll read it real quick. There are no fights in businesses. Businesses delegate the rules once you are inside of them. No conditions on the streets, but whatever mess you make, you are responsible for. No damage to property, and no taking bounty posters.
And this is, you can take the bounty, you just can't take the posters because the bounties will be open for everyone.
Yeah.
All right. So that is on the door, like scribbled in every language. You know, common, elvish, draconic, fiendish, abyssal. All right. So you guys are in Devourer's Delve. I'll let you read. I'll read off too, in case none of you guys open this up in the drive. Devourer's Delve is where you can fill your desires. It's filled with magic and alchemy, where the Magic College is located. Adventurers Guild is also located here. Black pixies are an everyday sighting and a pleasant one. No sense of authority. Officials are elected, and the black market is located here. But the black market, I'll tell you, you all know it is very difficult to find. You usually need a contact first, like an introduction.
I see.
There you go.
All right. So where can we find these people of yours there, Estes?
No idea. I would recommend I would recommend all of you.
Oh, I don't like what they did there.
I recommend all of you to just explore the city at your leisure. I will have to be staying somewhere for them to find me.
Alrighty then.
Did I explain what they look like, Thesdus? I'm trying to remember if I explained what race they were.
No, you did not. You just said that they had cleric rolls.
The
And
circlet, yeah.
I believe you said both of them had broken circlets.
One I think was a bracer, and the other one was a bracelet, or maybe no necklace. It was a necklace and a bracer, I believe.
But they were both broken, I believe, right?
Yep, they were both broken. They were both dragonborns.
Okay. I'm probably gonna go find a inn to sit down in.
I'm actually probably gonna go check out the Magic College.
All right. How do you plan on finding the Magic College? Or remind me, are you familiar with the city? Because I haven't gotten anything from you guys to let me know where you visited.
I am seeing that it's pretty far from Mount Sacred. I'm probably not pretty familiar with the city, but since I am a wizard, I'd probably have a general idea of where it might be located. So I'd probably go with my gut for about an hour, and then if I didn't find it, I'd probably just start asking people.
Give me honestly, I think give me a perception check. You've heard about what it looks like.
Anything but perception, man.
It's okay. It's an advantage, anyways.
Oh,
You were
thank
told that it mimics where the Devourer sleeps,
I would
So it's a
though.
which is a
White, by the
giant.
way.
Okay. So it's a giant fucking lighthouse, and you see it. It's in the
Gotcha.
center. It's in
Okay.
the center
I
of
was
town.
like, is it more specific than the lighthouse? Like,
I figured I'd say it. So yeah, that's where it is. Thesdis, you probably look around for inns.
Yeah, I'd probably find the diviest dive bar.
Okay, you're looking
Slash
for a
end.
brothel then.
No, I was. No.
Brothels and inns are very similar. It's just depending on the services they provide. They both allow you to sleep there.
I suppose. Then I was mostly looking for like a dive bar, like something that's so run down that barely anybody would go to it.
Like a tavern. So your options are rundown tavern, rundown brothel,
Yeah.
or medium scale inn because you're not going to find a
Small.
shitty inn.
Gotcha.
Because if you're just planning on sleeping there,
No,
it's not
I
going to be
wasn't
shitty.
planning. I wasn't planning on finding a bed yet because I didn't want to do that alone because I don't know who all is actually waiting with me.
Roll me a d4 and then tell me if you pick even or odds.
I mean, I always go odd. That's just my thing.
All right, roll me a d4 and I'll let you know where you end. Okay, so that's odd, so you get a tavern. If you rolled even, I was going to give you a brothel.
Okay.
Yeah, so you found a sign that's hanging by a thread. You can hear fighting already inside of it, and all the windows are blown out.
That kind of place. I will walk in.
You see two people literally just wrestling, naked.
Like fully?
Yep, fully naked. Two dudes wrestling, greased up.
Is there a bartender?
Yeah, he's the one wrestling.
Oh god.
It's just these two guys and you in the bar.
Great.
You can tell it's the bartender because his picture's behind the bar.
Okay. No, wait, picture. All right, whatever.
Next says bartender.
Okay.
Like bartender, it says bartender of the month.
All right. I get what you're trying to do. Okay, we get it. All right. I will clear my throat.
Let me roll something here. Oh god. They are thrashing everywhere. You can tell that they're making so much noise that there's no way either one of them heard you. They actually think they're so alone right now that they're fighting even harder. Like rolling around and trying to grab a hold of each other. Like running around the bar.
So you said the windows are blown out, right?
Yep.
So okay.
The foundation is even tilted to one side.
I'm gonna wait. What is that one? Is that touch? Okay, yeah. I'm not touching them. I was.
Another line. Rowan would.
I know he would. I'm assuming I'm alone, right? Everybody else is doing something else.
Yeah.
It's just these two in the bar.
Yeah.
There's no door to the establishment. You pretty much just walked in. Rowan, what are you doing, by the way? Ivory and Astor are going to the college.
I was gonna go get some health potions.
Gotcha. Okay. Continue.
I'm just gonna walk behind the bar and stand behind it until the bartender notices me. I'm not gonna grab any of the drinks. I'm just gonna stand there.
Roll me a d6.
He's gonna notice it right the fuck away.
We'll get back to you.
Me? Oh god.
Each D1 represents 10 minutes.
Oh god. Okay, after the first minute, I am gonna start pouring myself a drink, whether that's wine or what.
All the bottles behind the bar empty.
God damn it.
I actually didn't expect you to. I actually had this as a joke, by the way.
You fuck.
I didn't think I thought oh, this would be funny. And yeah, this is great. I'm having a blast. All right, so you kind of shake the bottles around and realize they're all empty.
I'm taking down the picture, and I'm defacing it.
I fucking love that you did that. It's a frame, right, against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You tear the frame off, and the painting is actually on the wall. It's just a frame on a wall.
I'm defacing the wall then.
How are you trying to do that?
I have quills.
The ink just runs off of it.
What the fuck? Did he
Give
fucking...
me an arc.
Did he
Give
fucking...
me an arc.
Did he
give me an
fucking
arcana
magic
check.
this shit?
Give me an Arcana check.
Roll 2 19s.
Yeah. Someone blessed that one spot of wall. You even know with that height too. I'll let you know. There's a crease in the wall as if he literally took it from one spot and put it there. It's like primo. There's not a speckle of dirt on just that square of wall.
I quite literally would just go, motherfucker. What the fuck?
Oi!
Oh, does he finally say something?
That's my face. You like it?
Not particularly. You've been
Then why
wrestling
you-
around on the floor for the last 10 minutes while I've been waiting for you to notice I've been here.
The other guy says, then why are you trying to take it?
And was planning on defacing it, but somebody's blessed this fucking thing. Seems like a colossal waste of money.
They both look at each other, look at you. What am I gonna say to this because of those fucking rolls?
Oh god.
Oh, you trying to steal my face? What are you trying to steal his face? What are you trying to steal my face for? They're like starting to get teary-eyed a little bit. What do you mean waste of money? You don't like my face?
What kind of bar does not have drinks?
Oh, we hide them. Sometimes people just stroll right in and try to pour themselves a drink. I'm sorry, I'm trying to work on an accent.
You're fine. Yeah, I'm not surprised, given the fact that I even tried to call for your attention, but you were too preoccupied rubbing up on each other. How long have you two been dating?
You sick fuck, we're brothers!
That did not change my question.
Fair. Both single.
Not surprising when you two fucking touch each other better than most people touch their significant other.
No, we still get some. And they fist bump.
I feel sorry for your mother.
So you want a drink?
Yes, I do.
They both go into a back room behind the bar and start shuffling bottles around. You can hear how so many empty bottles in the back.
If you need to, just give me water.
Kind of, one of them pokes their head out. I am not walking 5 blocks to get to the well. And he pokes his head back in. They start rummaging a little faster and more aggressively.
Jesus Christ.
And then they all stop and they come out with a bottle. And they pour you a glass and they slide it over to you.
How much does this wheel cost?
They're both looking at each other, counting on their fingers. One of them actually grabs the glass back from you and takes a sip out of the glass and gives it back to you. There you go. 2 bronze.
Given the fact you just drank half of it, I will give you 1.
They each high five and they go, sure.
So we don't talk about how bronze isn't a form of currency.
Proper. Fuck. Hands gets me a wood chip. That'll do.
I was planning on it.
I'm not gonna lie, that's within
character.
that is probably within character. But anyways, yeah.
I was
copper.
like, okay, I'll fucking set a copper, like, and I'm assuming you do not even have enough copper to trade in the silver, do you?
They look at each other and they look back at you. Friend, we haven't even seen silver before.
You live sad lives.
As they go, but 1 second, and they go back and they grab a whole bag. You can hear like they come out with a pouch and it's just jingling, and like, how much is 1 silver?
1 silver is 10 copper. And yes, it's copper, not bronze.
Hang on a second. They're both. You can hear them both arguing. One thinking that you're gypping them. The other one thinks that that's right.
You
And they
know
both
what?
kind
I
of.
have copper. I will just pay with copper. I just
They-
will not. I will not be able to give you much copper because I don't have a ton of it.
Alright, so they open the bag real wide, and they drop a piece of copper in, and they shut it really quickly. And one of them runs back and puts it away and comes back with only an apron on. So
Where'd your clothes go? Oh wait, no, they were.
They didn't know.
They were
He
making
got
the
dressed.
Yeah,
What are you
okay.
talking about?
Thank you. Okay, no, sorry.
And he
I
comes
thought
back.
he
And he's
took off clothes just to put on an apron because when they went back there, that they put clothes back on, and then
The
he
other
took
one-
it off again.
The other one kind of just runs and goes to a back door, and you can hear stepping like going upstairs. And he's gonna start just wiping down the bar. And now I'll go to Ivory and Astra.
It's the worst fucking bar I've ever been to.
You wanted that.
I know.
I didn't think I was gonna pull this out. I made this as a fucking joke like a month ago.
No, this is the worst bar I've ever fucking heard of. And it'll be perfect because no one will fucking disturb me here that doesn't need to talk to me.
Did you even try to read what the name was on the sign?
Nope.
Okay.
I might when
Ivory.
I leave because it's made that much of an impression on me.
Awesome. Yeah, so you don't come back. Ivory and Astra. What do you? So you guys approach the.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure I'll come back just because I wanna make this place where I come just to throw people off like this is my favorite bar and like why because the people here are idiots. And that'll be
It's
it.
been a while. Since
All right,
I've
Ivory
been
and
to a
Astra.
school.
I'll let you guys roll out. What do you guys do when you guys approach the Magic College?
I would want to see what it would take for me to get access to their libraries.
Okay, so you start probably walking up the steps, and there's something that kind of like stops you. Like you feel yourself slowing down, like you're walking through glue, and then eventually you kind of just get stopped.
Huh. This is new.
You've never gone to this college before, right? You said you were
Nope.
kind of far away. Yeah, Astra, you just got born, so there's no way. So yeah, after a while, you would hear a voice in your head that says, "Let me think here.
Don't strain
Please
too hard.
please show your student ID, acceptance letter, or reference letter."
How do I get any one of those?
Astra, you'd have the same thing in your head too. You would have got told the same thing in your head.
Josh is probably busy at the
So-
moment. No.
What are these things, and how do I get them?
You can move a little bit more freely now. The restraints are kind of loosened. You can tell there's still something there around your ankles, but you can walk a little bit more comfortably. And there's somebody at the top of the stairs that's gesturing you in.
I would
I
approach.
Yeah, I'll follow. I want to know where this is going.
You get to the top of the steps. The doors of the college are closed. They're very fucking huge doors. And it's just an elvish woman in front of you that says, "So a reference letter is a letter written from an experienced mage allowing you access to the college grounds. An acceptance letter means you have applied without a reference, and your skills were notable, so we accepted you." What was the other one?
Student ID.
Student ID. Yeah. Student ID is when you're already accepted into the college, you've left the grounds, and now want to come back. So do you have any of those three? I know it's not a student ID. You both look like you're not current students.
No. We were passing through town, and I didn't know if your library had a public section or not. So I was going to see if I could do some reading while I was here.
No.
After your statement, I kind of assumed. So I will go and attempt to find someone to give me a reference letter.
Does your library hold a diverse knowledge of this world?
You could probably find that at a regular library.
I see more than just that. It's just a base question. What about knowledge of other worlds? I'm trying to think of how to put this without sounding like a crazy child.
I kind of. We would have that, but that's more for experienced students that can survive other worlds.
Calling you a bitch.
I mean, not wrong.
I look like I'm 9. It's okay. How old are you, by the way? Looking at the lady in front of me.
White is
How
now
old do you think I am?
rubbing his eyes.
What race is she, Alex?
Elvish.
Elvish?
Yep. Elvish.
Astra will be looking at her hands, trying to figure out how long an average elvish lifespan is.
You're asking her that, or you're trying to gauge that?
I'm trying to see if I can gauge that. Seeing how.
Are you talking about her
Yeah.
elvish lifespan, or just on average how long do elves live?
I'm trying to gauge her age, so to speak.
What would that be, insight or perception? No, that'd be insight, wouldn't it?
It's a little bit of yes, a little bit of no.
Give me insight. I'm gonna say insight.
Oh, I had to relaunch the page. I hadn't even reopened my sheet. So how'd that go?
You can tell that you can see on her first appearance, she looks to be in her 20s. But there's something that's telling you that might not be completely accurate.
So, if I had to guess, younger than me.
That's what you say to her?
I will say that, yes.
And how old are you?
I've lost count at this point.
That's still an average child response.
So what? And she looks at Ivory. So what? You're like a guardian, foster parent,
No,
taking your kid on a field trip? Is that it?
nope.
Then what's the deal here?
This one claims. You know what? Just fucking tell her. I can't even say it with a straight face. 'Cause I don't even believe it. Like, I understand the words coming out of your mouth, but I don't believe
Am I
them.
gonna have to issue a no trespass?
Well, would you at least like to know what I am?
I don't think you'll even tell me an honest answer without it being rude.
I've been nothing but straightforward with you.
Just go find a public library. That's where you'll find your answers.
All right. I will walk away for now.
Apologize for the. I don't even know what to call her. Thing. That's a good word.
Then her name was.
I'm referring to you.
Yeah,
Did I stutter?
That's what her said.
She kind of looks at you and just closes her eyes and points down the stairs.
Yeah, I know.
All right, what do you
We
guys
need
do
to
next?
get us one of them letters.
Well, if. I mean. So, here's the question. Why are you okay with us knowing your status, but not anyone else?
I assumed we'd be traveling together for a decent period of time. And I feel being forthright with those close to me in this situation is more beneficial than lying to you.
And you wouldn't have thought that maybe by saying what you know may have gotten us a little bit more leverage?
That may be the case, but I would also
I mean,
like.
they also, now that I think about it, they also may have wanted to dissect you, so probably a good idea.
I do prefer staying in one piece. I'm curious to see how my existence came to be known in this part. Because you don't pull beings like me out of thin air without knowing least of us.
That is true. So, we have to go try and find a mage. So I guess we'll hit up the local magic shop? I mean, unless you got a better idea.
Nothing really come to mind other than that, yeah. So where is the local magic shop?
It'll probably take you a little bit to find it. There are a lot of shops, but do you ask any locals?
I would, eventually,
Yeah.
yeah.
The best way to find a place is to ask the local.
Okay, you're probably
I
getting
don't know.
some disgusted looks. Some of them don't even want to tell you, but there is one person that'll kind of just point in a direction and kind of walk away.
Trying to see if it is positioned well. Oh, wrong thing. I will follow where he pointed, though.
I shall do the same.
All right, Rod, your turn.
Sweet. All right. Try to find a potion shop.
There are a few. Sorry, I'm eating a little bit too here. So, potion shop. Yeah, they're all one in many.
Mhm.
What are you kind of looking for when you look at these shops?
Looking for health potions.
There's one that goes dastardly deeds, survival of the fittest, rock'em sock'em potion shop. I would say you can do an insight on the names, or you can just pick out of those three.
Do a rock'em sock'em.
All right. You enter and there's a burly dwarf.
Hello there.
What do you want?
I was hoping if I could have some health potions.
Nope.
You know where I might be able to find some?
Uh-huh.
Could you tell me?
Nope.
And I not.
Because why would I point you in the direction of my competitors and you walk in here
Because you don't
already?
have what I want.
Well, that's a shame. Isn't it?
He's right, you know.
Well, fine, I'll just walk right outside.
Okie dokie. Because like you said, I don't have anything you want.
Right then. Go to the second one that you said, because I already forgot.
Alright, you enter. Elven woman.
Hello.
Good day.
I was wondering if I could purchase some health potions if you have them.
Of course. Starts kind of digging. Pulls up a huge crate of it. Now, are you looking for a bottle or a cask?
Uh,
You've confused Derby.
how big is a cast?
Depends on the size. I would say a small one can probably hold about. Small one probably hold about 5 regular healing potions. Well, bottle size, really, it's size. So it'd hold 5 bottles. Medium would probably hold maybe like 12, 13. Large, about 20, 25.
What are the price differences on them?
Alex, you should have looked up pricing. Well, what kind of are you looking for? Just regular health potion, or are you looking for greater? What are you looking for?
Um, I have them written down here somewhere. Where's my thing?
Healing, greater healing, superior healing, and supreme healing.
Hey, the greater ones, if you have them, if I can afford them.
You bounty hunters usually can, unless you're not that good of one.
Burn.
I will let that slide.
She doesn't even
Wait,
know.
how did you know about my profession?
I'm good at reading people.
Really? Dude, how much do I owe you for something like that?
I can't find it. Fuck.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you. In my play, I say thank you like 50 times.
Oh, it does
So no
get
big
raised.
change.
Justin says sorry 50 times.
Fair enough, actually. You're right. I'm sorry. For
Thank you.
getting your
So,
thing wrong.
a single bottle will be about $100 plus tax.
Dollars? What are dollars?
$100. What the fuck is a dollar?
Sure, GB gold. Sorry, 100 gold.
I have 170. So, one greater. It. Yeah.
Okay, you
How
get
much
one.
are the regular ones?
I have a special today. By themselves, they're 50. You get 2 for 75.
Fuck.
You can get 4 then.
Uh, 3 of them for 75. How much were there single?
No, 2.
2 for
Buy
75.
one, get the other one half off. 2 for 75.
2 for 75. What was the single?
50.
50 for a single.
Okay. 2. For 75. Could buy. Hey, I could buy 4 of them. Good job, Austin. Yeah. Let's do that.
You're not. If you had 5 more gold, you could have bought a greater and
Uh-huh.
the 2,
That's why.
or
That's why I was saying fuck.
5 of the
I wanted
smalls.
a greater.
Okay, so she gives you 4 of them, like you said.
Yes.
She puts them on the table and she waits for you to put your coin down.
Hey. The coin down.
Alright, she swipes the coin, or lickety split like, and leaves the potions on the counter.
Sweet.
So you have 4 potions of healing.
Minor.
Yeah, regular old.
Technically, it's
regular
just
old.
potion of healing.
No,
Yeah,
potion. Normal potion of healing is the second one.
No. Normal potion of healing is the first.
Am I crazy?
I have
thought-
potion of
Yes,
healing.
you are.
I thought there was minor, then normal, then greater.
Nope, that's Skyrim. That's Skyrim.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just healing, greater healing, superior. I'm also doing D&D Beyond
Yeah.
for my
I
reference.
could have swore that there's a minor one.
There's not.
Oh,
Skyrim.
I'm fucking crazy then.
I mean, we knew that.
So you got your potion. Now what do you do, Rowan?
I will thank you for your business. Is there anything I can get for less than 20 gold?
Kind of thinks. I have a bottle of water.
No, thank you.
Well, it was blessed. That matters.
Holy water.
No, thank you.
Alright. Have a good day.
Hey, see you later, maybe.
I hope so. Otherwise, if not, that's a customer loss.
If I find myself back in town, I might be able to.
Are you flirting with this lady?
I'm trying to. Just doesn't know how to flirt.
Justin doesn't know how to Justin.
Fair enough.
I'll continue what you're saying if you're back in town.
If I'm back in town, I might just have to take you up on that. See you again.
Take me up on that. See you again.
See, Justin was about to say something, but he realized that hasn't happened yet.
God damn it.
Happened at all.
Kind of looks very perplexed.
You know what? Fuck it. What time are you off tonight?
Well, I'm always open. I live upstairs. Someone walks in, I come down and I greet them.
I see.
But if you're asking what time I'm usually free at, let's see, today's not a weekend. Say I could probably shut the shop down for about 10 minutes at 11.
Then I'll see you at 11. Might
buy
take
more
a little
things?
longer than. We'll see.
Okay. I guess I'll see you then.
I will see you then. I give her a wink and I walk out.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, God damn it, Justin.
I'm sorry. Remember that shop in Jacob's campaign with the gnome?
Not particularly. It's been too long.
Oh,
I remember.
Yeah.
DM remembers. Don't worry.
I just want to say, at least, it's funnier because you are actually attempting to flirt. But I really enjoyed Ferdinand's accidental flirting.
Yeah.
Does.
Yes.
How long are you prepared to wait for?
They said that they'd find me, so.
So you wait there for actually probably quite a while. Probably at least.
I would get to know these gentlemen.
Right now, only one is in front of you, and he's been rubbing the same spot for about 2 hours with a dry cloth.
You might want to put some actual soap on that if you want it to get clean.
What?
You're rubbing the same spot over and over again.
Yeah.
For what purpose?
I don't know. I just see the other bartenders doing it around town.
They're cleaning their bar. As I trace a gauntlet hand over the bar and scrape up probably months of shit, and just like
it actually runs over the bar very smoothly.
oh, that's right, because they get no customers.
Do you look at the bottom of the goblet?
Yeah, I'll look at the bottom of the goblet.
It's just greasy.
I'd take the rag from him and wipe the bottom of my now empty cup at this point. How much of it is basically just watered because of how watered down it is?
The ale?
Mm-hmm.
Not watered down at all.
Oh, surprising.
It's regular old ale.
With how
Very
little,
average.
With how little ale they had, I'm surprised it's not like all watered the fuck down.
You would notice too, because of your perception of because you're probably assuming the worst. The glass is like perfectly. You could almost miss it on a table. It's so clean. The glass and the beer
Besides the bottom.
and yeah, because you set it on the counter, and the ale inside of it is a beautiful golden color. And there's not even, it has a nice foam to it, and there's not even any, there's no debris in it either.
Can I appraise the actual price of this ale?
Go for it.
What would that be?
That'd be an insight, or well, you tasted it.
Yeah, I've drank half of it since they took the other half to try it out.
Let me see. I kind of want to say it's investigation.
All right, I can do that.
Yeah, I'd say investigation.
I wouldn't have an advantage for being here so long, would I? Because I'm continuously trying it.
How much ale have you had in your life?
Decent amount. I wouldn't say it's when Fez does with when I'm traveling, like maybe an ale in night. But usually when I was at the monastery, it probably would have been no liquor to only wine, since they can get some relatively good things there.
Yeah, you mean if you went to Mount Sacred Keep, there's any drink you want there.
Mm-hmm.
So you could have anything you want. It's only when you enter the hold is when they want to stay a little bit more.
Yeah.
Sacred.
When traveling, I probably would at least might have one a night if I'm in the town.
You could probably guess confidently that it's worth more than 3 copper.
Well, you didn't say 3. You said 2.
You're appraising the drink.
Yeah, but
You can
you
tell.
say it's
You can
worth
tell
more
with your
than 3
roll.
copper. What is it?
Sale.
Yeah, I mean, like, what is the actual price of it?
That's what you're appraising it at.
Yeah.
3 copper.
You said more than 3 copper, so I was like, what is the actual price then?
Because of your roll.
Okay.
Because of your roll with a low roll, you know it's more than 3 copper.
Okay.
Like you're like, this is really good. The price he gave me was pretty low for like what I've tasted in the past, but I can't put my finger above 3 copper.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look at. I haven't caught his name yet. I'm gonna look at him like, I've not caught your name yet.
People ask me my name. Not many people come in here, I guess, either.
Most people would just be turned off by the look of the place.
What's wrong with that?
Run down. And I say that because, I'll be honest, that's what I was looking for.
Kind of looks around really confused.
I'm gonna point to the sign outside that's hanging by a thread.
It was like that when I bought the place. There were people in here when I bought the place, so I figured it was fine.
And what did you do differently that made people not want to be here?
I didn't change a single thing in the 20 years I've owned it.
Then why is there nobody here?
Oh.
Well,
Maybe because it's the morning? Well, now it's probably getting into the afternoon.
Yeah. Maybe because you and your brother like to wrestle like you fuck.
Do you watch a lot of brothers fuck, miss?
No.
With a worrying look on his face.
No.
You seem to have a lot of knowledge of 2 guys fucking.
Well,
Are
men like to
you
stroke
here looking for
themselves.
other services, miss?
No, men like to stroke their ego when in front of a woman for some reason. And usually that means that they fight each other.
I'm sorry, miss, but I ain't interested in no lizard folk.
That is perfectly fine.
My brother and I are just, wrestling around.
Of that I can see. I'm just trying to figure out something about this place. It's off, and I cannot put my finger on it.
What do you mean, miss? As I went from Scottish to Irish to now, for some reason, Southern.
Well, you took it up from Rowan.
I don't know, this is a lot easier, I'm not gonna lie, than the Irish.
Yeah.
Southern is very easy.
Well, for one thing, your glasses are of higher quality than I would expect for a place like this. It is relatively clean for the fact that you and your brother wrestle in here. And I'll be honest, I'd probably be like 2 drinks deep at this point because I'd be after the first one. I probably would have been like slowly sipping on it. I would actually hand him 4 more copper. It's like, or 3 more copper because I would have paid for a full glass the second time.
Gotcha.
It's like, your ale is worth more than you are selling it for.
Oh yeah, we usually fluctuate between prices depending on the buyer. Seeing that you're from from Mount Sacred, we just figured you didn't have much gold. Missionaries and such.
Ouch.
No, nothing wrong with missionaries, sir. Doing the good that you can. So I gave you a discount on behalf of that.
Well, I thank you for that. I'd still keep the 3 copper that's on the counter. I wouldn't reach my hand back for it.
He'd grab it, and he'd be and his brother comes running downstairs, wearing trousers and an open vest.
Actual clothes this time. Fantastic.
Well, yeah, we're gonna start getting busy, sir.
Ma'am.
And he runs back there and brings out that same pouch, jingling, opens it up real wide, throws the copper in, tightens it real quick, and brings it behind the shack.
I would say like it's ma'am.
Sorry, I'm not much for pleasantries, miss.
Okay.
But any hoosers.
Well, I'll be interested to see how busy you get.
Usually picks up around the 3 o'clock hour. Which reminds me, I should probably start getting rid of these bottles from last night. You notice there were a lot of fucking bottles behind the
Yeah.
bar.
I'm gonna look to him and like, is there a place you would like me to sit since I do not wish to be in the way of your regular customers?
First come, first serve here.
Fair enough.
If you don't like where you're sitting, go somewhere else before someone else takes a seat.
Also, do you happen to have any private rooms in case some business deals need to be made?
Everything's open and wide.
So that's a no.
That's a no.
All right, that's fair. I figured I'd ask.
But if you're looking for privacy, the corner table is the best. It's the only one bolted down, and all the other tables seem to get moved as the day goes on.
I'll go ahead
You
and
can put
move.
you can put any chairs over there you want.
I'll go ahead and move over there before things start getting busy.
Okie dokie.
I'll let you know when I would like a refill.
Okie dokie.
Even though I asked his name, I don't think he gave me his name.
Nope.
So I didn't
Totally
give
not
him
many
mine.
people ask for it. So.
Indeed.
I'm gonna say you probably wait there for another 2 hours as things start getting busier. So you're probably gonna be there until about 2 p.m.
That's fine.
Ivory and Astra, you guys really didn't do much at the college. It took you a little bit to get there, ask a little information, and leave. I'd say it's probably about 11:30 for you. You guys got 2.5 hours to do something.
So we have 2.5 hours.
Yep.
That we went to go find a magic shop.
No, to do whatever after you visited the college.
Yeah, we said we were gonna go find a magic shop.
Yeah, so there's a few magic shops. There's alchemy, there's potions, there's magical weaponry, armor shops. Which ones in particular are you looking for?
I guess
Jewelry.
Magical weaponry. Someone who's capable of making it. Usually is a strong mage, I would think.
I would hope.
You'd notice that all these shops are rung around the lighthouse of the college. So there's so many magical shops. There's even tutors for certain magics, divination, enchantments, conjuring.
I don't know if there's any benefit for us to do that.
I'm just letting you know what you see. Every shop seems to be geared in a certain specialty.
Where's the invocation specialist?
You kind of look around. Takes you probably about 5 minutes to walk all the way around. It'd probably be behind the college.
I will talk to him to see what it would take to do a letter of recommendation.
Gonna enter, and there's a guy dressed as it. Oh, sorry.
Nope, I was talking to myself. Continue.
You'd see that the person behind the counter is dressed like a pixie, but you don't see any tattoo on him. Shoots around. So how can I help you?
I was wondering what it takes to get a letter of recommendation to the college.
I'm kind of just kind of like staring at you blankly, wide-eyed, like, from me?
Are
Question
you
mark?
not? Are you not a noteworthy mage?
Yes, 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 yes.
You want to say yes a few more times to convince me?
No.
So what would it take then?
You came in here asking for a letter of recommendation from me. Why should I convince you?
I'm, I'm asking what it takes for me to get one from you, yes.
And I'll look eyes you up and down. Have you accepted the Devourer into your heart?
I want to inside him.
What are you trying to insight?
See where he stands with the Devourer.
He's dressed as a pixie.
Give me an insight.
I'm about to roll it. I just wanted to answer your question first.
Doesn't take much. You can tell he's in fucking love with him.
Yes.
You must capture 3 pixies and bring them to me in a jar. And he starts shuffling around in his underneath his counter. This jar, and throws it at you, and it's a lead cage. I mean cage, yeah, cage, not jar, cage.
What is your name, sir?
The Desirer.
Is that because...
And if you want a letter from me, you will address me as such.
So, the desire.
Yes.
What do you desire?
For you to give me pictures?
Yep, pretty straightforward. I like that, but what made you so devoted?
Kind of gestures vaguely to everything. His power is unimaginable.
I have met the man. He is quite powerful.
You... No. No, you lie, surely.
I don't lie.
You're a child, children lie.
Eyes deceive, my friend.
All right.
Imagine he immediately hits the deck and starts, like, bowing to you. How did you meet him? Tell me everything about him, please.
How about this? I will tell you everything about him. In exchange, you write the letter.
Yes. What's your name?
Astra.
Just start scribbling it down. Hand you the letter. Yeah. Now tell me.
I will explain to him what I know about the Devourer. I won't go in like super deep detail about his abilities, but I will explain his appearance to him. And so
He's like wide-eyed, like really. You can tell he's just really excited to hear all of this information.
is Ivory with me? Out of
No,
curiosity? No?
no,
Awesome.
I would have gone to try and find the illusionist master.
Alright. I will
He'd be like, "Wait, are you still gonna get me the pixies?"
I can see.
Okay,
I
well
can
at
see
least.
about getting you 3 pixies. I
Okay,
might
well,
only be able to find you 1.
one would be enough. Thank you so much. Starts wiping the tears on his sleeve that has the wings on them.
You're welcome.
He goes back behind the counter and kind of is just like, you can tell he's zoning out with a big old smile on his face.
I made that man's day. Alright, I'm heading back to the college.
All right, Ivory, what you said you were doing?
I was gonna go try and find the a illusionist. I think that's the way to pronounce that.
Illusionist?
Yeah.
All right, give me one second. I just want to look up something about that. Okay, well, you'd probably not be too far away from Astra. When it comes to finding a shop. So again, 10 minutes walking around, find it, walk right in. There is once you enter the shop, there's they're like bite-sized pixies, kind of just flying around. They glow in the dark.
Cool.
You don't see anyone behind the counter.
Hello, is anyone here?
You kind of hear like disassociated yes, like coming from all corners of the room.
I have to say that is a neat trick.
Indeed.
Okay, well, it's not technically a trick; it's magic. We know how that works.
Are you looking for tutoring?
I was looking for the possibility of getting a. Fuck, I forgot the word.
Letter of recommendation.
Thank you, letter of recommendation.
You must be an apprentice first.
Okay.
Are you looking to become one? And there's a person that appears behind you.
I would be willing to take upon the task.
You must study with me for 3 years before I can offer a letter of recommendation to the college. On your 4th year, you will internship with them under my letter, and then after that, you will have full access to their library.
Just so we understand, I can already cast Major Image.
Show me.
I would cast Major Image. It is a third level illusion spell. Let's see. You create the image of an object or a creature or some other visible phenomenon that is no longer than a 20-foot cube. The image appears in a spot that you can see within range and lasts the duration. It seems completely real, including sounds, smell, and temperature appropriate to the thing depicted. You can't create. I cannot create significant heat or cold to cause damage. A sound basically can't do any damage. It's just an illusion. As long as I'm within range, I can use my action, cause the image to move to any other spot within range. As the image changes location, you can alter the appearance so that its movements appear natural for the image.
Hmm.
So basically, it looks completely real. Basically, if I make a dragon, it sounds like a dragon. But obviously, if you touch it, it's it's an illusion. Your hand just goes through it.
Kind of just nods. Goes, It's kind of just thinking a little bit.
The reason I came here specifically was because illusions are a personal favorite.
If you can come back and be able to do this, and she holds out her hand and materializes a um, purple crystal. Once you're able to do this and keep it there for more than 12 hours, then I will write you a letter.
Holy shit.
And she
12
tosses it to you.
hours?
Yep, she tosses it to you.
Okay, so I'm okay. Jacob confused.
Is that a physical object then?
Is it a physical object?
No, let me read the spell.
Are you talking about create? Because by the
Yes,
way,
doesn't that...
that spells bullshit.
Yeah,
And I
creation.
don't have access to it. At least I don't think so.
No, yeah, no. His class doesn't have access to that spell. I don't think.
What are you, a wizard?
He's a blade singer.
Yeah, I am still technically a wizard.
That's the spell I'm looking at says that it's under the wizard, sorcerer, and artificer spell list.
It's a very high level one.
5th level.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
damn
yeah,
high.
that's very high.
What level do you have to be until you get to 5th level?
Like 10.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I misunderstood that. Hang on, let me see something else.
Let me double check the level for 5th level spells because I got the player handbook right next to my feet.
Yeah, because we at 5th level we got 3rd level.
Yeah.
I didn't think that you got 5th level spells at 5th level, but I was thinking it was like level 8.
No, it's like 9 or 10.
And to be able to do it for 12 hours
Means you have to cast it at
significant.
7th level actually.
It said 5th level for me. It holds its appearance, and the object holds itself for 12 hours.
Well, it depends on the object.
That depends on the material.
Yeah, it depends on the material. The crystal you're doing is probably even less. By the
Let's
way.
see. 5th level spell is level 9 for 1.
Which is 4
And
levels away.
creation, I had problems with creation because depending on the material, if I were to make a block of gold, it would be gone in minutes at a 5th level spell.
Okay, so instead of that, sorry, I misunderstood the level.
Yeah, no, it's create. For my game, I made a new creation spell because that spell specifically pissed me off. I made transmutation.
You would see her kind of wave her hand, and the pixies disappear. And let me make sure I'm reading this right then. And then she waves her hand again, and they reappear. And she's like, once you're able to fill this room with this exact type of appearance, then I'll write you a letter of recommendation. That is Hallucinatory Terrain. That's a 4th level illusion spell.
That's a little better.
Once you're able to do this, come back, produce it in front of me. I'll gauge it, and then depending on that, I will write you a letter.
Alrighty, I can note that. Thank you for your time.
all she does. She goes,
Yeah, I would leave.
All right, I would say you might even see Astra walking up the steps of the college. Astra, your turn.
Piece of shit.
Do I see him?
You would see
Avery?
me flick.
I don't know if you. I mean, unless you're trying to find him. Otherwise, you're
No.
walking up the steps.
I'm just gonna make my way up the steps then.
Okay.
And
You don't feel that force stopping you anymore. That person is still outside the door.
I'll hand her the letter of recommendation.
She immediately sees the front of it and goes, "Oh, you're kidding me." And she grabs the letter with dismay and goes, "Oh, this will be good." Kind of opens, and it does have a. By the way, on the front of the letter, it has a pixie, a black pixie on it, very crudely drawn.
He's that much of a copycat.
Yeah. And she just opens it and she goes, "Oh, okay." Yeah, you're not allowed in.
Oh, I thought this letter would work.
This isn't a letter of recommendation from anyone that knows anything about magic, but just knows how to dress up as a fantasy character.
You got a letter of recommendation from a LARPer.
Where did you go to get such a thing? Oh, never mind. I know who wrote this. He's the failed apprentice of the last person that owned that shop. The master there left and sought out the Devourer for magical purposes and was never seen again. He didn't take it well. Not to mention he doesn't know anything about magic whatsoever.
Been misled.
You didn't get any red flags from the costume.
In my experience, some of you can be very eccentric.
Have you met?
I
Say-
don't know if that's rhetorical.
Do you actually say the Devourer?
No, I'm sorry, I can't tell if that's rhetorical or not.
Nonetheless, you must produce a valid form of
Are you okay?
someone credible.
Did I break you?
Just a child with a dragonborn come in and ask how to join a college, and the other one comes back with a letter from a broken man in a pixie costume. Has the utmost confidence that's legitimate. It's just probably something from a play, a really poorly written one. It's just go get a valid letter, and then we can
Do
maybe
you have a
talk.
list of valid people?
No, you're supposed to get one.
Sounds like my fucking college and my fucking internship right now.
I
I'm
read the
not
letter.
even joking.
What I do is I read
Wait.
the letter. I make sure the wizard is reputable, which I know all reputable wizards, and then I will allow interest.
You bastard.
So you know all reputable wizards. Can you tell me one?
Because I'm not there. I can't
Because
fucking
there
tell
are
that.
so many.
I just need one.
even
I'm not
think
asking you
about
for a
one?
list.
What are you good at? What any magic at all?
In rotation, I had to do this as I conjure a blade in my hand.
She sees that and she goes, "You're one of those children."
Just stabby.
One
You're
of
not
those.
going to find an invocation wizard here. You may find one, maybe closer to the sacred landscape, and further north. There might be someone there that delves into that, or you could try the black market and see if anyone there touches anything in that. But the invocation master that used to teach in this area is gone. You don't find many of them. Don't look for the ones. Just ignore the ones dressed as pixies. And hands you the letter back.
Do you want to frame it on your wall as an example of one not the brain?
I am 5 seconds away from teleporting you off of the cliff of Mount Sacred. Now go.
Teleportation requires a willing creature.
Start squinting even more. At least you know that much.
I never said I didn't know much. You're the one implying I'm dumb.
She's just
bring in
kind of just sitting there, like
a
her
letter
eyes
from
just
a
twitching.
LARPer. You did bring a letter from a LARPer.
You should get that looked at. Eyes don't.
If
do
you
that.
don't leave, and by the time I count down from 5, I will put you on the no trespass list. And as soon as you enter the steps, you will be removed.
Well, have a good day.
3.
As I turn to leave. Well, have a good day with me leaving.
Mm-hmm. You turn your back, and she just counted down to make sure you didn't turn around. So Astra, Ivory, I'll let you guys meet up. Then I'm guessing Ivory, are you waiting for him down the steps or no?
Yes, and I'm probably laughing. No, I am laughing.
It's pretty far up. It's about like probably like 2 or 3 stories up. The steps are.
Yeah, but if she was allowed in, she would have gone into the school.
Okay.
instead of
I
down
was
the
just letting you know
fucking
you
stairs.
probably didn't hear any of the conversation.
Yeah.
Unless you decided to fly up and listen.
I don't think I have fly. At least not in this character.
I mean, you have wings.
No, I do. I forgot about that.
Yes. Anyways.
It's been a while.
Clipping your own wings there.
So
yeah.
We played last week and you flew.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up and just refill my water real quick, so I'll let you two talk this out.
She does not like me. Like, not at all.
Well, sucks to be you, I guess.
Oh, so there's no invocation wizards in this town. I don't know if you knew that.
Sucks to be you, I guess.
One dresses as a pixie and pretends to be one. He's a fanboy.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Let me guess, and your letter that you acquired was from him.
I assumed that he was just a very eccentric wizard. Some of you people can be.
I would be mad by that, but you're right.
I mean, the first thing you asked me when you found out I was a sword was, can I wield you?
Is that not a normal thought?
No,
You're a weapon. I use swords.
Hey Josh, you could always look for your patrons or your patronees.
My what?
Your pactees.
Yeah, I don't have any here.
You sure?
I have to make them. Yes.
Oh.
I thought with Alex.
Oh, so you don't actually have any in this realm, gotcha.
No, not in this realm.
Sad times.
But we shall find some way to get in, at least I will. Do you have a way?
Yeah. I gotta learn a spell. I believe it was called Illusionary Terrain, but Alex has walked away, so I cannot double check.
Yes, it was. Well, it's the I think it's hallucinate or whatever terrain. Yeah, similar enough, I think. It's the one that allows you to basically make terrain look like whatever. So you can make it look like instead of there's a big gap in between this cavern, you can walk right across it and then you fall right through. Very good for a charging army. Because nobody in the back can see what's going on in the front, and they'll just keep pushing each other in deeper and deeper until most of the army fucking pushes themselves in the fucking hole. But in other news, it's Horde Night, and
So
it's gonna be a fun one, I think. Because
that
the one I used for the first Horde Night is still standing. Because instead of trying to get through us through the pathway of spikes, they just kind of destroyed shit that wasn't actually being structuring, holding the building up.
I have one more option I could probably expend.
Yeah?
Yes. Being enchantment magic, because I have charm person and suggestion. Since those spells are usually endlessly useful to me. Right, Jacob?
Yeah.
I forced a 9th level spellcaster to counterspell my 3rd level warlock.
He's also a fighter.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hold on to the fact that he is super high level, and I was like, counterspell me. You have to.
Alright. So, I take it, so Ivory, Astra, I would say that takes you about to, well, let's say 11:30.
I have one more shop I want to look for before.
Yeah, I know. You're probably at like 12:30, so you guys got another hour and a half.
Awesome. I want to find the enchantment master.
I would probably go with you because I have nothing really better to do.
That actually is not within this circle. So you'd have to ask around for it.
I shall. Do I have to roll persuasion or anything? To try to
No,
evade
it's
the question?
actually, you would, Ivory, you'd probably know. If you get interested in alchemy, you're you're usually pretty young. So Astra, when you ask, people are like, "Oh, this is so cute." Yeah, the apprenticeship is over there.
They said enchantment, not alchemy.
Oh, sorry. I meant both enchantment and alchemy. You both kind of they start pretty young. But oh, cute. Yeah, it's over there. That's where the apprenticeship starts.
Oh, thank you. So nice of you, willing to help a child.
Yeah.
Do you phrase it like that?
Yes, yes, I do. As I make my way there.
As you walk by, the person goes to Ivory. Your orphan child is so cute.
Thank you.
Bless your heart.
Often by choice.
Now that kind of makes the person stop in their track and kind of like look at you with like a, what the fuck?
I don't even skip a beat as I'm still walking.
I'm just like, I hate that child.
Okay, the weirdest thing I've heard.
What was that, Alex?
That's what the person says. That's not the weirdest thing I've heard. Okay,
I believe you.
so you kind of get to the enchantment shop. And you can just see kind of like lights strobing inside of it. Lights are going out the window.
I shall walk in.
Door's locked.
I shall knock.
Nothing.
Ivy, how strong are you comparatively?
I'm a wizard.
Above -2?
Actually, maybe. Actually, yes. I forgot we rolled. My
Ivy, go
lowest
ahead
is
and
11.
Ivy, go ahead and knock. If you would not mind.
I'm assuming this is athletics.
I would say just a strength check.
Oh, same number.
If it's the same number, then yeah, you can leave it then.
Fucking rolled better than I did.
I didn't roll.
Oh, you didn't?
I rolled.
Oh, was it supposed to roll? Okay. I just kind of assumed.
So you still kind of got nothing. The little lights are still flashing. The windows are tinted black, so you can't see inside.
How well sealed is this door? Like, does it seem like sound can go through?
Yeah.
Hello!
Roll me a performance. 'Cause that's the only thing I can think of. Oh, jeepers creepers.
I'm a warlock.
Yeah, charisma, I get it. You see a brief stop in the lights, whispering behind, and you can even hear the whispering behind the door, and then the lights pick back up.
This is your conscience. Open the door.
Another performance. Light stops. You kind of hear shuffling around. Someone kind of like steps near the door, and you can hear it.
Hello.
And then a crunch, and then the door opens. Kind of looks around and sees Ivory. Oh,
I would just point down.
Sorry. Oh, what? Oh.
Have fun. Bye. And I just leave.
Wait, you left your child. Sir, you leaving your
Take a
child.
letter of recommendation to the college, please.
You or him? What's happening right now?
I would like a letter of recommendation to the college.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd like a teddy and your mommy too.
Neither of those things, please.
Fuck? Man, what? Go after your dad. Or whatever that thing is to you.
He is not my father.
Okay, abductor. I don't give a shit.
I will re-emphasize, I would like a letter of recommendation to the college. I am a spellcaster.
Oh, okay, kid. Alright. Show me the magic trick. Are you gonna make a coin disappear behind my ear?
I'm gonna point to the air and cast shadow above the... Like, out of range of hurting anyone, but close enough he could hear it.
You're not damaging anything, are you?
No.
Okay, you get a lot of people fucking looking.
How's that for a magic trick, old man?
Oh, man, I'm 13.
Oh my god.
He's only like 2 feet taller than you.
Oh, I didn't know how tall he was. I thought he was talking down to me because he was old.
No, you're just down there.
Oh.
It's like, what?
Okay. I apologize for the old man comment, but I would like to be taken slightly more seriously now.
Did they not tell you that you needed a letter of recommendation not from an enchanter, but from somebody in the actual school of magic?
No.
Wow, that front
This is
lady
an enchantment for weaponry.
That front lady lies to me fairly often.
Well, enchantments you can still get one from someone, but the master here only works with objects. Different type of specialization.
Do they
Plus, he's
know
not even acknowledged. He's not even acknowledged by the college.
We should change that.
Oh, how would we do that? As the master begins to go, what was that?
Oh god.
As he's walking closer.
Ah.
Okay.
Listen, I just need to get in. Can you help me get in?
To the business? Well, I can ask my apprentice to move.
Could you please step to the side? Sir?
As the boy kind of shuffles back. Can I help you, young boy?
Girl.
Oh, my mistake.
Is he as high as
Is
a
this a
fucking
natural
kite?
old man?
He's a furbolg.
Oh, yeah, he's high as a fucking kite.
Can I do for you?
I am trying to get a letter of recommendation to the College of Winterhold. Not Winterhold.
Winter-
Skyrim. My friend was like, we talked about Skyrim for so long. Every time I hear college, I think,
Is
I
that
think
canon? Is that
College
what
of
it's called now? The
Winterhold.
College of Winterhold? Even though this is not Winterhold.
Yeah, I changed the whole name and everything. So you who want to go to college?
Yes.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Can I
sword.
can I tell you that later? Once I get to know you a little better? The answer's surprising.
Not now, young girl.
Astra. You may call me Astra.
Ah, ass.
I thought he was just gonna stop at ass.
I'm not
You
even
wouldn't be
dealing
wrong.
with this yet. To him.
My friend, this is very closeted towards the college.
Very what? I missed what you said there, Alex.
Sorry. My apprentice is very closeted to the college.
Why would that be?
He's tried several times and failed every time.
Thanks for the reminder, old man.
And why has he failed? What has held him back?
I can only do Zone of Truth as is his highest spell. With years of experience recorded, he doesn't have the skills or the demeanor for the college.
Might want to talk to him. That
What's
was me.
the highest spell you can
At the
cast?
moment, it only casts second level spells.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. You're in the same boat as he is.
Is Alex cutting out for anyone else?
Kind of,
I'm
yeah.
actually trying to put this closer to my mouth so I can not, so I can still get the winded tone. So I mean, I am holding it too close to my mouth. But what did he say?
Same
So
level as him.
yeah, you're the same level as him, because Zone of Truth is a second level spell.
Yep.
If you can cast something higher, something that can persuade even the strongest minded, then I may challenge your wit and write you a letter.
Wait, we're level 5, aren't we?
Yes.
I detest third level spells. I lied.
Well, you didn't tell him that, so.
I will correct myself because I just realized I can.
Show me so I know you're not lying for my approval.
Alex, that will take me a second. Move on to someone else as I.
Okay,
find
Ro, it's
look.
about time we go to Rowan anyways. He's been waiting for like 40 minutes.
So,
All right, Rowan. After your failed attempts of swooning an elvish woman with potion that owns potion shop, I'd say it's probably 11 o'clock for you.
Oh, you really
Might
just
even
gotta
be.
shut him down like that, huh?
Yeah,
All
might
right.
even be 10:45. It really didn't take you. It took you longer to get to the shop, but your interaction with her was very quick.
Don't die. Don't die.
Get it out, bud.
Come on, choke it down, buddy.
Just as a reminder, too, what's here is Adventurers Guild is here, and the Black Market is here.
Oh, there's an Adventurers Guild.
It's where you find your bounties.
That aren't.
Which he would know. Rowan would know this. Rowan would know that the Adventurers Guild is here, and that's where you would find bounties. Rowan would probably have the best chance at finding the Black Market, too.
And I would have the worst because no one wants to tell the cleric.
You'd be surprised.
Really?
Remember, this is a world of desires.
Yeah, fair. And technically, we're not in power here, so they wouldn't really care about.
The only person in power is the Devourer. People kind of just self-govern.
Yeah.
Okay, so the lady's still in the shop?
Yep, she's done at 11 p.m.
Yes.
She also kind of turned you down.
Not really. She's
No,
kind of confused. I'll let you know. She's more confused. Like, yeah, I'll be here at 11. And you're like, okay, wink. And she's kind of go, huh?
Fuck.
Stop dying.
Man, hitting that bong, eh?
Oh, yeah.
See what you were doing for the last 40 minutes.
Oh, mama.
I had my first coughing fit in a week and it fell to the floor. Oh, God damn it. So at like 10:59, I'll walk in.
At night? This is the, like, morning still.
He's saying you have other things you can do throughout the day. Or
Oh.
you're just literally waiting
Oh,
the rest
fuck.
of the day.
Well. Oh, God damn it.
You're fine.
It didn't take you long to get to Devourer's Dell from where you were teleported. Even though Thesda said it was a half a day, you guys got there pretty quick still.
Yeah, that was my.
Yeah, because this person was getting ticked off by what Thesda was saying, so it was kind of just like, well, fuck you, you're gonna get there in half of a day.
Okay.
I'm sorry I was asking the correct questions.
Lizard people are just angry by nature.
I would know.
So yeah, you guys entered town probably around 9:45, 10 o'clock. You got to that point at probably 6 a.m.
I'm gonna go to a tailor. See if I can
All right,
get
so
it.
there are multiple tiered shops going from well-dressed outside to not so well-dressed outside. Windows are abundant, so you can window shop.
Well, I don't have a lot of gold, so go to the place that doesn't look as fancy.
You go to a place that you think 20 gold will get you far.
Yes.
All right, you're going to a raggedy shop then. So you get to a shop that has it's like windows are kind of dirty, dusted up. Not broken, just dusty and foggy. And the clothes that are in the window are reminiscent to like an industrial era England kind of style of clothing.
Yeah, Justin?
I have to work tomorrow.
I hear that.
Oh, so yeah, you did manage to get the job back?
Yeah.
That's good. Oy.
Oh my god. I'm almost crying.
I can tell.
Oh my god.
Did anyone take X-rays of your lungs?
Yup.
And they found nothing.
Nothing abnormal.
Weird.
It's been getting a lot better.
It doesn't sound like it.
It doesn't sound like it. I'll agree to that.
Anyways, so yeah, you enter the tailor shop.
Just because again, I haven't been talking. So I haven't done much yet. Okay. Do they have any, like, ties?
Ties? Like bow ties, regular ties.
A bow tie.
Bow tie? Oh yeah, they got plenty of bow ties, but they all range from basic colors, like solid colors. You're not gonna find any big designs besides maybe 2 of them, and those designs are striped. The material is not going to be smooth. It'll be a little bit coarse.
What color goes good with green?
Colors go good with green.
I want a yellow. Yellow goes good with green.
A yellow bow tie. All right, it's like a mustard color yellow. That's the only one you can find. You want to buy it?
Be right back.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. How much would that even be?
That's that.
Oh, fuck it. I still got my cough drops here.
I wouldn't say it's a silver.
Silver. Okay. I'm gonna ask him if he has change for a gold.
Let me see. Are you okay with some copper?
Sure. As long
All
as
right.
it's the same amount of money.
So he kind of, you hear him digging around, like pulling out pieces one at a time. You're gonna get 8 silver back and 10 copper. And he puts the bow tie in a box, some basic box.
Sweet.
Gives it to you.
Right. Let's see here. What, like a dex check maybe to tie it correctly?
Have you had experience tying a bow tie before?
Probably not.
All right, give me a dex check. Are you still in the shop when you do this?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and give me a dex check. With disadvantage, because you haven't done it before. 9. So the shopkeeper sees that and he's like, "You need help."
Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit.
All right, so he gets up and he's like, "I'll charge you a copper for me to show you how to actually tie it."
All right. I'll give him his copper back.
All right, so he'll take it and he instructs you how to tie it as he's tying it on himself, so you see it. And then he unties it, and then he's like, "Do you want me to tie it around your neck, or do you want to try it one more time while I'm here?"
Oh, well, I would like to try it.
All right. He hands it back to you, and he kind of sits down and watches you. As you can see, the store is not particularly busy. Yep. So I give you advantage. So you tie it perfectly. He's like, "Oh, quick learner.
Hell yeah.
Do you want to buy any bow ties since you're so good at tying them?"
I think just the one will do. Maybe later. Another
Lovely.
day.
I would love your business back. That'd be wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And he's like, "I'll take the box back since he doesn't seem you'll be needing it."
Here you go.
Thank you. Have a good day, sir.
2.
All right, so that exchange probably took only about 30 minutes. So I'm saying it's probably about 11:45 now. Took you about 20 minutes to probably find the shop.
Right. Jesus.
I'm back, by the way.
I'm at rehearsal. Barely coughing.
It might be because.
Are you allergic to our bullshit?
It might be because you used up your voice.
I did not have rehearsal today.
Oh.
I did manage to level up, by the way.
Finally.
I was leveled up on the Adobe Acrobat sheet. I just never transferred any of it to other than my HP. Wait a minute.
All right. Uh, uh, they read books. They socialize. Get drunk. Go to war. I don't know. That's any.
You can do whatever the hell you want.
Oh, fuck. Oh God. I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
Then why'd you tell them that you would be able to work?
But it was feeling
Cause,
better.
Mm-hmm.
cause I'm feeling a lot better. Except right now.
Is there anything else you wanted to do, Rowan?
Oh. I'll just depose in the middle of town square.
You just loiter then. Waiting for your fair maiden to have time for you.
Yes.
Astra, did you find a spell?
I did.
Alright, let's see it.
Got enemies abound.
Enemies abound. What is you wanna cast it?
Yes,
Oh
I
God.
will.
Oh God.
I just wanna read its description.
Oh, okay. I will copy paste the description, and it's a lengthy one.
Good. I'll read it real quick.
Here you go.
Jesus Christ.
It's an enchantment, awesome. Who do you cast this on?
Well, the master asked me to bend the will of someone, and that someone will be the 14-year-old in the room.
13, but okay.
13. It's a DC 16 saving throw, by the way.
Automatically fails.
What?
Or automatically, you know what I mean?
If it
Yeah,
automatically shows that it's immune
he
to being
automatically
frightened.
succeeds. The boy does.
Is he immune to frightened?
Is he an elf?
Elves are not immune.
Yeah, the disadvantage.
You force one creature you'll see to form an intelligence saving throw. It automatically succeeds if it's resistant to being frightened. So yes, he succeeds.
That's not supposed to do that. Why are you not able to be scared, sir?
It's
Oh,
resistance to being frightened.
Is
I
he
see.
is the kid an elf? Or no?
Nope. Human.
Then how is he resistant?
Be a paladin.
That would have been impressive if you cast it outside.
Oh,
What
he's
happens in
inside.
here, old man? Does
But
this
I
room
see
do?
your prowess.
I want to know why it didn't work. Could you please enlighten me?
I'm an enchanter, and an experienced one at that. I enchant many items for people's protection. That's why the college doesn't necessarily recognize me. Because I choose to use my spells on items instead of people.
Hmm.
But I see your prowess. If I write you a letter, They will want you to use a higher spell because of who sent the letter. And you see the boy is like starting to tear up in the background. I'll write you your letter, but when you produce it, they will need you would need to show a little bit more prowess.
I have a neat idea to do that.
A higher spell.
What if 2 spells at once?
Now that may be enough. But that would exceed even some of the master's abilities.
Thank you for the letter.
Of course. One moment. And the kid just slams something down and kind of just runs out.
I will follow him after I did the letter.
Oh, he's already out the door. And the
Can I scream, wait?
No, he's still running away.
Hmm.
You can see he's very audibly upset.
That's why I was gonna make him an offer.
God damn it. God damn it.
You
Anyways,
told Josh that he needs to make his own patrons, so he's gonna do it.
He's broken. Those are the most susceptible.
you know what he looks like. You know what he looks like.
I mean, you might get one. You might have gotten one in Wayne if just let him wield you.
All right. And then Ivory, what the fuck do you do? What are you doing right now?
Honestly, I'm probably just wandering around town, seeing what I can see.
You'll find Rowan loitering, and a kid running away crying that you recognize.
Neat.
Neat.
And then everyone's like, "Wait, where's this?"
Yeah, you're waiting there for a while. We'll get to you soon, though.
I know. I figured that I'd be waiting for a while. And if we don't get to meet tonight, that's fine. I can let you know what I'm looking forward to do in the future with this shit. Afterwards.
Is it real quiet for everyone else?
He's thinking, I believe.
Okay.
I think, at least.
All right, Astro. It's in your notes. It's the note for the college.
Wonderful. I have one more question for you. Since you said I would have to pat to it to find out anything, does patting to it, since I did that while we were waiting, change how the item works?
I don't believe I said you had to. That was you asking if you can, and I said you
asking if
could.
it changes anything, and you said you would have to do it to find out.
Yeah, you'd have to do it to find out. So you packed it to it.
Yeah, that's what I did before we
Oh,
left.
that's right. You said that. That's right. I'm sorry. Let me look in my notes here.
I just wanted to see if there were any distinct changes to it. Alex?
Yeah, I'm looking through my notes as to
No,
exactly.
I just love the way you type this.
Oh, you're welcome. Thought it was funny.
I was commending you.
What? Remind me, who are you pacted with? It's just you, isn't it?
It's myself, yes.
Yeah. You find it very difficult to conjure it. So now that you've pacted with it, you find it very difficult. There's sometimes even a slight delay.
Hmm.
So like you put your hand out to summon it. Usually it would just show up, right?
Yeah.
You almost have to like catch it as it appears because you don't know when it's going to show up.
That's weird.
Sometimes it doesn't even show up straight. Sometimes it'll show up sideways too. It's not oriented right either.
I will have to do more research on that. Alright, thank you. That context is useful.
All right, Ivory, what's up? Or are you just gonna loiter with Rowan?
I think I'm just loitering with Roland.
Just take out your cask and start drinking on the street.
Might as well.
Did a nice party going. Have some fun.
Yeah. All right, so you two are done. Astra's done. Rowan, you're chilling. All right, Thesdis. 2 o'clock, and the place is getting packed. You see a lot of tables are being filled up. The bar, there's only 2 bar stools out of the 8 that are left on the bar. And it's just these 2 guys are running around filling orders.
All right.
And you didn't know when this happened, but all the tables are upright. The tables look clean. Chairs look rubbed off right. I mean, still the windows are blown out, but it looks you didn't catch it, like how it suddenly just got cleaner. Like when you first walked in, tables
I'm making a mental note of this place.
Yeah, when you first walked in, tables were tilted over from the wrestling, chairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, the sign's still the same.
Yeah.
But,
But that can be overlooked at this point.
Yeah. You can just tell, like, the grime's removed and everything stood up straight, and you were just busy having a drink and kind of looking at the bar, and it's like it almost just slowly shifted into this. So, yeah, after, I would say, it's 2 o'clock now, people are starting to roll in. Probably wait another 30 minutes, more people are kind of starting to fill in, and about 3 o'clock, your pixie starts to kind of ruffle behind you.
I'd look towards the door.
Nothing at the door yet.
I'll just be watching the door, waiting for them to walk through.
So you're in a corner, and then there's windows all around except in that corner because there's a pillar.
Right.
You feel like your pixie is kind of like pushing on your shirt, and like it's pointing, and it's kind of just rotating. I'd say right now it's rotating towards where the glass is, where the windows are, the glassless windows.
I'll just keep my eyes trained on where it's telling me to.
Yeah, you'd see them then,
Once they walk through, I'd wave them over.
You don't need to. They know exactly where you are. As soon as they enter the door, they just beeline it to you and they sit down.
Fair enough.
You see some people kind of looking at you, and the bartender kind of just runs over, and he's like, "What? Oh wait, now I gotta get the fucking accent down. Hang on a second. It'll take me a little bit to get back to that part. Oh, how are you all doing today?" Puts down 2 immaculate glasses, even shinier than the one that was originally given to you. And he has a bottle of ale that's wrapped in a towel to keep it cold.
Look, much better now. This has been a pretty good day. I must say, I enjoy your establishment.
Glad to hear it. You're one of the earliest people I've seen here in a long time. And among that, clerics too. Kind of far away from home, ain't y'all?
Yeah.
Kind of looks at the other 2 that aren't even like looking at you. Yeah. And he's like, "So, do you guys want some drinks?"
I'll take.
And the 2, you'll take a refill, and the 2 clerics kind of just like, kind of look at him, look at the bottle, look back at him.
I'll just nod my head to them, just like, yeah, you want it.
You have anything stronger? Stronger than ale? Now you got me talking to myself. Yes. Wine from the mountain? Yes. So he kind of shuffles back, and his brother comes back with the wine. and it's in a like a marble bottle.
Mm-hmm.
And he pour it. You would know it. You would know that this is usually reserved for priests during meetings. It's like it's supposed to be considered
Holy
pure.
wine.
Yeah, it's considered to be pure because it's housed in the cold crypts of the mountain, so it stays cool and chilled. And then it's purified while fermenting in marble barrels from the mountain.
I see.
So they pour it, and both the clerics look at you. You paying? Now you're not used to paying for this wine. You don't know that you wouldn't. I don't think you would actually be able to put a price to it.
I'll ask what the price is for 3 glasses.
For the import. Oh god damn it! Wrong. Suddenly the enchanter appears. Well, considering the import, export, import again, and then the housing, it's probably about 2 to 3 gold each cup.
I'll send him 9 gold.
Oh, are you looking for a glass too, sir?
Yeah. Like, there's only I said for 3 cups, so.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, so he pours it out and takes the 3 gold. And he come
Well,
and
9
he
gold,
comes.
you mean?
Yeah, 9 gold. He took the 6 gold. Yeah, whatever. So he takes the 9 gold. You still have a cup of ale unless you downed it, and then you have this glass of fine sacred wine. Which is like as soon as it touches the glass, it just immediately starts sweating condensation. It is so cold.
So,
Right, so you all kind of look at each other.
Or is there somewhere else you'd like to meet, since this place is a lot busier than I thought it would be?
Well, we're both kind of happy you decided to pick this place. The only place that serves this wine.
I'll be honest, it was an accident. I was mostly looking for a very run-down place, and apparently that means little.
Sounds like you must have too high of expectations. Then this place is considered one of the better places here.
I'm just used to the mountain, I suppose. Everything looking the best is the best, usually. Whereas this place does not seem to care about the outward pretenses, which I can appreciate.
Yeah, we see that you still have an affiliation to that white turd in the north.
Indeed.
So tell me, why haven't you left yet? You have pages. You've read.
I have. And that's why I would like to find the rest of it. And I'd like to know it all.
If I remember right, you said you had 5 pages. So I can only assume...
Do you want a deception for that?
You already rolled one before.
No,
so
I
wouldn't say it. I thought you did.
No, you never asked me to. I did a deception for the market man.
That's my fault. I thought you did. No, go ahead and roll me a deception, but since it's my mistake, roll it with advantage.
I'll take the first one, please.
Yeah, it's probably good I gave you advantage. Well, it would have been the same roll anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so fail for both. So you said yes. So you must have the pages that don't really talk about how she was when she was alive. Both of them, I mean.
Both of them?
The queen and the follower? Sorry, let me look. I gotta look up her name again.
Well, actually, that was the other thing, is that might have been an oopsie that we did, because I don't know if the rest of the pages have the name. Because after day 5, I don't know if day 6 she does it again, but like day 5 it doesn't say her name. Like she forgot it.
Well, you don't know what pages you're insinuating a lie because you don't know what pages they have.
Well, yeah, no, I just think it. I was just thinking if she starts to forget, because obviously she started to forget. She forgot a lot of it because she doesn't even remember the rest of her past.
You can tell that. Well, roll me an insight.
Okay. God damn it.
You can't tell if they know her name or not, but they do. You do know that they're talking about Thelmina.
Mm-hmm.
The follower.
figured.
There's only one person that's
Right.
mentioned that you know or that you can insinuate. So that's what they say is that when you say both of them, you're like they say the Fey Queen and the follower, as they kind of look around.
Do you know the follower's name?
Begins with a T, and that's all we can say.
All you can say or all you will say?
All I will say.
I'll insight that. God damn it.
You can't really gauge it.
No,
It's you can tell that his answer
roll
is
it.
yeah. No, that's right. I keep forgetting that DMs should just roll anyways. That's the thing I always forget. Because you're only doing it to the one that's talking.
Mm-hmm.
So you can tell you can't really gauge it whether he knows or not. But you can tell it's an educated guy. You can tell he's being educated with his words.
Well, I know her full name, given from the first 5 pages.
You have 1 through 5.
That's what I said.
Wow.
Also,
No,
I have a question.
Okay.
This is more of just I'm if you haven't guessed already, I'm more of a philosopher and historian. I'm interested in the past, so that way we can be informed of the future.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what happened to the follower? If they are still around? Or if
I'm not
they...
answering that question.
Why not?
You want something from us so quickly without us getting anything from you?
I'm more than willing to let you look and copy the pages that I have.
Mm.
For any information you can give me, and perhaps your pages yourself, if you're willing to part with them.
Here's the thing, what is it? Does these,
I don't.
yeah,
I've never introduced myself to them.
oh, well, I don't know who you are,
You
but
may
I can
call
already,
me the demon.
yeah, sure, D, whatever. Um, so you just started this.
Indeed.
And you would see that they each have 3 wings filled in now. When you first saw them, there was 2.
Mm-hmm.
Now they have 3. Like so, you haven't been at this, and you don't have the knowledge we have. We're more benefit to you than you are to us. So your pages don't matter to us as of right now, because we want something else in the pages from you.
Interesting.
See, we're excommunicated. We're not even allowed in that section of the world anymore. We go too far north and dead. So what we need is to go back to that little hold of yours and get something for us.
I may be able to be persuaded for that.
Well, we also saw your little dragon friend too, and this will help him as well.
I
So
will
I
let
think you
him
might
know.
be able to. I think you might be able to persuade your friend group. There is a kind of a question and answer type of object there that we want you to get for us. You have
For
no
what
idea what they're talking about, by the way.
For what purpose?
It's question and answer. We have a question, we want to ask it, and we desire its answer.
But if it's heavily guarded, then I have no way of getting it out of the mountain without my own head rolling. I need a little bit more information.
Well, with somebody as high as you who's not excommunicated, you should get past the guards just fine. There is a little teleportation ring over there that Devourer put a long time ago you can find now. and use that to get out. Now, the thing that it's made out of is dragon bone. That, and it's also hidden behind 2 large doors in the tip of the mountain. Something like high priests can get to. Now, now I'd let you know, you would usually see these priests go up there maybe like once a year. And only people with direct permission are allowed to go up there. So you're like probably a level below those people. That would have been able to go up as for viewing access, because this is where like the head priest goes with a congregation of second to highest priests. So you were like almost there. You're like 3rd level.
Hmm.
So if you can get us those dragon bones, that'd be great. You would also notice too they have the same circlets on their neck from that Ivory has on his.
Let's see.
And then when you get back, we can share information on each of our notes. And then I will also tell you the other holders of those notes. At least the ones that we know.
Let me ask you a question, personally. Is what these notes say as damning as what I figure they are to be?
Enough for several clerics to not only be willing to be excommunicated, but also killed by the hands of those they used to follow. You wouldn't know anything about the congregation killing people, by the way, like their own. You heard of excommunications. You have never heard about them killing their own people.
No, yeah, they keep that very much lock and key.
You've never even seen anybody excommunicated before. It's usually a private thing done. You just identify them through the broken jewelry that they carry.
I'm surprised you all still carry around the mark of the Fey Queen after being excommunicated.
You've never seen this happen before, and it's obvious. So the guy kind of extends his bracer to you and shows it to you. It's embedded into his skin. It's shattered into the scales of his arm. And he kind of pulls it away.
I see. And you're right. It's usually more of a private affair, from what I've heard and understand.
I'll let you know, we found our pages through a missionary trip. But since you're still...
I will let you know that I found mine inside the mountain itself.
Oh.
Which is probably why no one has seen them.
The amount of times they looked through that mountain, not found anything. How did you find it?
I suppose luck. I don't know.
Give me a deception. I think that's deception, isn't it?
I mean, I look through things, but I wasn't particularly looking I wasn't looking for the journal pages themselves. I just stumbled across them. You just said that I stumbled across them during my my
patronage. That's right.
Pilgrimage.
Yeah, pilgrimage. That's right.
It's not really deception. I wasn't looking for them. I was looking for ancient artifacts and text, but I wasn't looking for the journals pages themselves.
Yeah, that's fair. That's luck then. Yeah. Well,
I guess persuasion to convince them that's what it was. If you want,
you can roll it if you want.
It'd be funny.
Ha. Ha.
I'm not very persuasive.
Ooh.
Yep.
I mean, they believe you.
I'm just not very persuasive.
Yeah. They know what you're saying. Well, should have made a trip west then on your pilgrimage too. Maybe you would have found more with that luck.
Perhaps. However, I'm looking into these pages for a singular reason. I'll be honest with you too. Because it seems like we will have some sort of working deal as long as you two don't end up getting killed yourselves. Or myself getting killed. I'm interested in finding and piecing together our past so that we can leave this place. Because I'll be honest, both sets, both the Fey Queen and the Devourer, don't exactly have what is best for people as a whole. Either way, they hurt people.
You would see that they look very confused on what you said about the Devourer.
I kind of look at them like, how many people have you watched starve because of others' desires, or people who were forced upon things that they did not actually want because of someone else's desires? Is that no better than the authoritarianism that the Fey Queen prescribed to?
You don't know enough about he cuts you off. You don't know enough about the Fey Queen to dictate what she did and didn't do.
It's just what I've seen and heard.
What have you heard about the Fey Queen?
Just rumors and whispers. And it has to be bad enough for many clerics, once hearing it, to leave the clergy.
Give me a deception. I think that's a deception. I don't think you've ever really talked to anyone in depth about it.
I mean, it's just kind of what I've been told by both the Devourer and by things I've heard and seen.
They're still they're doubting you nonetheless.
I mean, that's just kind of what I figured it was, like as a character. So I'm even
give
if it's
me a
false
persuasion
information,
then.
even if
That'd
it's
be a
false
persuasion,
information, that's what she's aware of.
All right, I believe you. Yeah. Okay. Once we give you more of these pages, you might know the full story. But until then, we need those objects, those bones.
We'll see what I can do. I will not promise anything, however, because I have no idea what I'll be getting myself into until I get there.
You should experience little resistance. It's your friends that might give it away.
Yes. However, I will let you know what I plan to do with the pages. I would like to collect them all into one place, so that way, no more of this searching. You can just go to one place for the answer that you desire.
Yeah, you and a few other clerics that are out there doing the same.
And you two aren't.
We write down the ones we find. And then go from there. We really want is to awaken the queen.
Surprising for those that work for the Devourer, since that is not what he wishes.
Well, to our understanding, we awaken her, he gets set free, and then it'll be a battle between the two. And we think she'll come out on top.
You see, and I'll stand up at that point. And like, the problem with two powers fighting, the little people are the ones who get squished. And I will walk away.
They kind of laugh as you walk away. And they look back at you and they tell you your little friend on your back will be able to send us a message once you collected what we need.
I'll just keep walking out the door.
Everyone at the bar kind of starts looking at you now as you walk out. And the the brothers behind the counter both kind of say in unison, "Hope to see you again."
Most definitely. I'll actually flip them both a gold.
They go, this will be a part of your tab the next time you come. as they, do the same thing. Bring out the pouch, open it up, throw the gold pieces in, close it really quickly, run into the back shed.
I suppose after all that drinking, you probably need me to have a con save at this point.
That's the thing about that wine; it's non-alcoholic.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
It's up to you if you want it to be.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
It's like
So if you want to feel drunk, you can. Then you can roll me a Constitution save.
That's fine.
That's why they serve it. That's why they serve it at the temple, is because during meetings they can drink it, and then at the end of the meeting they can choose to be drunk off of the amount they drank.
Interesting.
It's a spiritual drink.
Since I still have to have a clear head and I'm mulling over everything that was discussed, I'm probably not gonna.
You should still give me a Constitution save because you had about like 3 or 4 ales.
Yeah, throughout the day. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you got a nice buzz going. I'm not going to say that you're drunk and it'll give you disadvantage, but you're feeling pretty good. I would say that's about.
I'm probably gonna wander the town until I find the rest of the party, since
I would say you, Ivory, and Rowan meet up at 5 o'clock. Astra, you have 3 hours to do anything you want. What do you do?
I'm the lost child.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Give me a what is that? A survival check? I'm gonna say a disadvantage.
In the city. Oh.
You actually get lost.
Well, that's
You end up in the residential district after about an hour and a half. Thinking you might be able to find where he lives.
Then I go back to the shop, the enchantment shop. Will I be able to find my way back there normally?
Give me another survival.
I realize there's a better way to do this.
Start wandering and you still end up in like a shop district now. You're out of the residential now, you're in the shop district. I'm gonna say it's about 6 o'clock now.
Okay.
Burning time.
I need a short rest anyways before I talk to the people.
How long is a short rest? 4 hours?
Short rest is half an hour. To an hour.
Yeah.
Wait, short rest is a half hour to an hour?
Yeah.
Holy shit, I always thought it was so much longer than that.
No. Your long rest is 8 hours.
That's why I guess I thought short rest was half of that.
Short rest is a nap and a snack.
Alright, so I'll say you probably take about however long, 30 into an hour, or however long you decide to do it for.
If I can't find him right away, I'm gonna head to the store with my remaining time after putting the abound enemies into the sword.
You go back to the college?
I can't find him right now, but I'll find him later.
Okay.
I need to get in today.
I'm gonna say it takes you about 45 minutes to rest and, put your spell on the sword. So at 6:45, what do you do?
I'm gonna hand the college person my letter.
There's no college person there at 6:45.
Oh.
You can't even get up the steps.
Fuck. I thought they'd still be open.
When you try to get you can only go up about 3 steps, and there's a voice that goes in your head. Administrative hours are between 9 a.m. and 4:30 p.m.
I will be back later. Well, back to the enchantment shop then. I hope they'd be open. I'm sad.
About 7. I'd say it takes you. Yeah, you're not far away because it's not too far. So it's about 7 o'clock, 7:15. Yeah, no, 7 o'clock. Door's locked still. Lights are flaring again.
I'm going to shout, "Where is your apprentice?"
Performance.
Ah, there's the rolls I like to see.
Yeah, he still hears you. You hear it takes a little slower this time, and the locks are changing a little slower too. And yeah, the master's in front of you. Yeah.
Do you know where your apprentice lives?
What?
Oh, I didn't talk with him. He seemed to be very distraught.
He'll get over it.
I would like to help.
That's how you get killed by your apprentice.
I'm not going to tell you such an inappropriate
appropriate request unless you choose to be my apprentice.
Does that mean I have to stay in this house?
Looks behind him, looks at you. Yes. No.
For how long? Like what are the rules of this apprenticeship?
If you want to get good enough where you don't need to cast such a high level spell at the college, I would say a year and a half, 2 years.
I'm gonna put a pin in that.
Mm,
We're gonna
y-
hold on to that offer.
You know where to find me.
I don't think you made it very far. I meant away from the building.
I live here. Why would I need to leave?
That's what I
Food.
meant.
Okay.
If your apprentice comes back, can you send him my way? I would like to talk.
No. I'm not a messenger.
What if I leave you a note?
I have better things to do.
As he goes to turn around and shut the door.
I will let him shut the door.
And you can hear the lock slowly locking again.
He has
That's
better things to do, like fucking obliterate his brain cells with weed.
So it's about 7:30 now for you.
Yep. How long do I have left?
9 a.m. to 5 p.m. is administrative duties at the college.
I meant to meet up with the rest of the party.
Whenever you want. You're the one that broke away without or away from them without. You guys never even talked about when you guys decided to leave the city.
Yeah, I realized.
So you don't know.
I'll spend about another hour and a half trying to find the guy without any help from the dude.
I would say that you probably run into Ivory and Rowan and Thesdes in between that time.
Awesome. Hey, any of you see a screaming, crying child running by at any time today?
I just point in the direction I saw the child go.
Like 5 hours ago.
Yeah.
You wanna help me find him? I wanna talk.
Small child wants to make friend with another small child.
Oh, also, I got this letter of recommendation, Ivory.
Bitch.
And a way in. Just thought I'd let you know.
You can always insert that, 'cause that's not exactly true.
I'm gonna test 2 third-level spells at the same time. They're going to let me in.
Well,
and you're good at finding people. Too, yes?
I'm not.
I said Rowan. Justin?
So are you gonna spend another? You're still gonna spend another hour trying to find the kid?
I am after him. He is broken and desperate. Those are
Yeah,
people to
I
offer
could
power to.
Potentially help, I guess.
So either one of you can roll me a survival then with advantage.
While
Actually, no, it's a straight roll even with your help action because it was so long ago.
This is why we let the survival people do it.
yeah, as I
Good job.
Not
Dave.
still 16. You
Yeah. It's not much better.
So are you all helping this guy try to recruit this kid?
Well, we have no. She has not really said why she's looking for him.
No, that's fair.
I just said I wanted to talk.
After about an hour, you kind of like circle around a little bit, but you end up at a what you can only assume to be the back entrance to the house next to the enchantment's business.
Deep breaths.
Because you guys can see the tear trail. It's like-
Deep
Tear
breaths.
trail.
Deep breaths. I'm gonna knock on the door.
What the
I'm gonna walk
fuck?
away.
All right, knock on the door.
I'll walk with White and say like, shall we go to a bar? I think I know a place that you'd like.
Do I have to roll something to not?
Performance.
Oh,
They're right next to the enchantments business.
Whoa!
Not even gonna roll that. I'm sorry, Ivory. What were you gonna say?
I was like, I actually need to keep my money because I'm going to need tools, equipment,
Fair enough.
magic shit. God, magic shit is expensive.
Indeed.
You can always ask me for a
That
loan.
is why I make my own tools. When they
I have
can.
150 gold.
You guys still make sure you have enough rations, by the way.
Yep, I realize.
You guys ate. I'm gonna say you guys ate this morning in your room, so I'm not gonna count a ration against
Yeah.
you.
I'm assuming whenever we're in town, we don't actually tend to have to.
But you'd have to specify whether or not you went and bought food.
Oh well. I'm assuming if I'm in town, I'm gonna be buying food, and you
That food that you ate at the Devourer's place, you can tell is still keeping you satisfied for right now.
Okay.
You can definitely tell he treated you guys right. With that, there is a lady Furbolg that answers the door. Hello.
Is the apprentice home?
Who?
The apprentice to the next door. I wanted to talk to him.
Is he hotboxing his own fucking wife?
The apprentice for Augustus.
Yes, that one.
He ran in here crying to his room.
Yeah, I followed the trail of tears. I would like to talk to him.
The what? As she looks
I-
outside, like, what?
That's what my ranger said. He followed the dead here. Rowan is still behind me. Hello, Rowan.
She looks at Rowan. The what?
Just lift up a hand. Say hi.
Hi. So, what is it you need with the boy?
I just want to talk to him to try to help him.
One more. Shuts the door in your face. And you just hear aloud. Rodney.
Oh, his name's Rodney. Okay.
Your parents are here.
Parents
Whoever
are
asks
here.
for you.
Parents.
There's a child and a man asking for an apprentice. Did you owe them any business? And you just hear like steps coming down the stairs. Shut the fuck up! And runs back upstairs.
Jesus. Learn some
Yeah,
manners.
very, very angry, yeah.
Oh, he
And-
is perfect.
She comes back and opens the door. He's indisposed.
I think he's just mad. If you let me talk to him, I can make him less mad.
No. It doesn't sound like he wants anything to do with you.
Not at the moment. Not at the moment.
Well, if you want him, he should be at the shop tomorrow morning.
My tomorrow's already busy.
But I am trying to cook dinner, and you are in my way.
You may go back to cooking dinner.
I wasn't asking for permission, young man, nor woman, nor whatever you are.
Sorry, you all are guys, so I hear the voice and I just go, boy. Yeah.
Young girl and fine gentleman.
And she looks at Rowan.
Good day.
Slams the door.
Is there a window with a light on the second floor?
It's still evening. It's evening. It's still evening, so the sun's setting. So, give me a perception check. You think you see a light in there, but you can't tell if that's the sun from setting because of the angle of the sun.
Are there any small rocks?
Oh yeah, there's several small rocks.
None that would break a window?
None. Well, I mean, if you throw any rock hard enough at a window, it will break.
Rowan. I need you to gently ping the window with this. Please and thank you.
I will sure try.
He's gonna break the damn window.
No, you have to wear it. Now roll me a strength check, though, too. Or would that be athletics to see if you roll strong enough to break it?
Athletics.
That's my
strength.
athletics.
Roll me. Is that the same modifier? Or?
Yeah.
Yes, unless he's
All
trying.
right. Then I'll next time. Okay, so you hit the window and you slightly crack it.
Nice.
Kid,
Nice.
the kid just kind of like bursts open the window. What the fuck do you want?
To talk.
Talk then.
You mind if I come up there?
No.
You don't mind. Wonderful. Rowan, let's go.
No isn't. Don't come up here.
I have an offer.
What's your offer?
The ability for you to get into the college.
Now, 1 second. I gotta do something. I'm gonna take you're not trying to be very stealthy about this. Never mind. What do you mean? What can someone like you offer me?
There is more to me than meets the eye, and more I'm not willing to disclose in the middle of a street.
Well, if you want me to come down there and talk to you, then you're gonna have to.
To what?
And who's this?
A friend. Not quite a servant. The-
Kid looks confused looking at Rowan.
It's going to be the best way for me to get close enough so I don't have to scream out what I am in the middle of a street. Is there buildings next to him in any way?
No.
No?
They're all kind of connected like townhomes. He's on the second story, and there wouldn't be like anything you can really jump up on top to get there.
How rough
There-
is the wall?
Stone. You can try to fit your fingers in the you can try to climb it, but that's going to be an athletics check with disadvantage.
Athletics or acrobatics?
No, you're right. Acrobatics at disadvantage.
Rowan, do you think you could carry me?
Maybe actually.
Scratch that. It wouldn't be a disadvantage. I was thinking about something else. It would be just a straight roll.
If I'm on... Okay, so I don't have to yell so loud. Rowan's going to try to climb up. I can tell you what I am, and you to decide if you want to listen or not.
I might not be that strong.
What? Why do you guys need to come up here? I don't want to hear what's going on. This kid's like looking around like so confused.
I
can just pick the lock and we can sneak in.
But his bomb is down there.
I pass without trace.
Do you have reduce person? Reduce enlarge? That's an honest question, Justin.
I don't.
Okay.
That's like a 4th level spell.
Oh, you can use it to cut my weight in half, and I could lift myself up.
Oh wait, no,
Mage Hand.
you're thinking about me. I have induced.
Yeah, I did dump myself in half and lift myself up with Mage Hand, weight-wise. What's happening is I'm extending you an offer that could help you get into the college. But in order for me to fully explain said offer, I don't want to shout it in the middle of the street so others don't try to replicate your...
You're in an alley, by the way. You're in behind the businesses.
So others don't replicate your sudden growth.
Well, think about it. Come by the shop tomorrow. Just leave me alone for right now.
That's all I ask.
Roll me a persuasion. Disadvantage.
Damn.
All right. Yeah, so he shuts the door. He shuts his window.
How high up is this window?
Second story.
Like within
15 feet.
15 feet?
15 to 18 feet, yeah. If I had to put it on paper with the tiles, it's 20 feet. Because furbolgs are tall.
I can't use prestidigitation to fix the window, can I?
To fix the window,
It
you'd have
looks
to be
like
you'd have to be
crap.
closer, wouldn't you?
It's also
No.
mending.
It's not 10 feet of range, and I'd have Rowan toss me up in the air.
I have 11.
That'd be what would that be? That would be like an acrobatics for Rowan to toss you up high enough, and then that'd be like what, an arcana or something for you to do it in such a quick. What's a cat? It's an action, isn't it? So you have to be in the air for 6 seconds. Within range, isn't it?
Yeah, I had to just stand on Rowan's shoulders.
How tall
But
are
it
you,
doesn't-
Rowan?
Not tall enough.
What, 9 feet tall? Wait, no, how tall are you? Like 6?
6 feet.
So we're 8 feet tall together.
You have to be within 10 feet of range, right?
Yep.
You'd have to stretch your hands upward, but yeah, you'd be able to make it.
And prestidigitation
Alright.
doesn't do that, sadly.
But you only fix part of it because the crack does go up a little bit.
It doesn't fix things. I thought it might. It does remove. It does clean or soil objects, but it doesn't fix them, sadly.
All right, so it's the whole ordeal probably brought you to 8:30. We can end it here if you guys wanted to go find an inn or finish drink or drink, and we can start at the next day, or we can leave it off and start it from here again.
Doesn't matter to me either way.
I have to go because I have to
Yeah.
get up and be to work.
Yeah, I have to get up at 6 o'clock.
I feel like we should call it here,
Same.
yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
we'll call it here, and we'll start again next week.
Yep.
All
Have a
right,
nice
good job,
night.
everyone.
Yeah.
Alex, I am going to make up a little note thing for your character in my campaign and write some notes in it for you. So when you come back, you don't have to scramble to remember what the hell was going on.
Thanks.
So I'm not going to get that done tonight, but that'll probably be tomorrow when I get back from work thing.
That's fine. I probably won't be able to really, watch you guys or do anything until I get back in. So I'd rather just be able to read it once you guys play.
Yeah, I will. Obviously, I'm not going to write notes of the things we do during the game because, well, your character wasn't around anyways. Your character was off doing whatever your character wanted to do.
Yeah.
So I'll just write the things that are important that like where your character wanted to go to get the parts he was looking for and why. Because God knows when we're going back to my campaign. So
We'll see if it's in 5 months.
if we're lucky.
I just want to say I'm so glad.
If it's the start to if it's at the start of March, I should be back. Because I'm gone from November till the end of February, start of March.
It all really depends on how long Irby's campaign is, and he's quite literally said that it could end the next session or it could go on for months.
I don't have an established winning condition, or at least ending condition.
Yeah, so we can go on forever. Theoretically.
Yes, when the problem is dealt with.
Or the problem deals with us.
Yeah.
All right.
Want to say,
Sounds
I'm
good.
really
I'll
glad
see you
we
guys
all
next
agreed
week.
that Playing in person is going to be fun for when we do Pathfinder.
I'm excited.
Plant.
I can't wait till Pathfinder.
I'm excited for it, especially since we're gonna be back in together.
Oh God, you have no idea how much I miss rolling.
But yeah, no,
I
have
we
you
can't wait
guys
till
all here.
Starfinder. I have plans for Starfinder. Let me tell you.
I got 2 words for you. Space Bard, be ready.
Well, Josh, remember, I'm doing a mini campaign to get everyone used to the system and a full campaign. That could quite literally go to level 20 because I'm kind of going to treat it like my current campaign.
XP?
I want you to
Maybe,
know,
probably. For the full campaign, definitely. For the mini campaign, it'll probably be whenever I feel like it.
I do have every intention of playing Space Bard, though. For the full campaign, most definitely.
And For the mini campaign, Josh will be your captain because he's the one making the ship to make my life easy.